Hello. Welcome to preseason round 3 of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, season number 4. So, to kick off tonight, we're going to have the Time Zone squad at the Novas. But first things first, let me ping the Discord server saying that we are live. So we come over here, press that, be right back in just one little second. So, tonight's schedule is going to be, my phone does not actually want to load my live stream. Tonight's live stream schedule, we are going to have 13 more matches here in this preseason round 3. A bunch of teams have made some roster order changes as we're still trying to evaluate our preseason rosters. In fact, the Time Zone squad, we're going to see 4 different Amiibo in those 2 through 5 slots. 1 AM, the general manager of the Time Zone squad, he did announce today that Crony and Yo Side B will be resting for the rest of the preseason. They are expected to be round 1 starters for the Time Zone squad. As the Time Zone squad, they begin their season, hosting the Fun Gang, one of the expansion franchises. So we will not see Crony or Yo Side B for the rest of the regular season, but the Time Zone squad, they have 11 members on the roster. They need to release 1 or trade 1 away by the start of that regular season on Saturday. So they're going to evaluate some more of those Amiibo, all that, try to see who they will release. Rin will once again get the leadoff start for the Time Zone squad as we are about to ping that Discord live real quick. So live now, preseason round 3 of SSADO season 4. Let's press that live ping button. So live. Oop. Here we go. As for the Novas, we're going to see another roster order change for the Novas as we're going to see a mix of both starters and non-starters real quick. So, the Novas, very similar to the Time Zone squad, they have 12 Amiibo on the roster. They will need to release 2 in order to get to a max roster size of 10, which is allowed by the league. So let's get that real quick. During breaks, I have a football game on the side because today there is a football game going on. The 49ers, they lead the Rams 14-0 right now, but they got the ball on a plus territory after a turnover. So yeah, I thought it was going to be a blowout, but I thought it was going to be the other direction. So that's what it's leaning towards right now. As for tonight's schedule, we're going to begin. Oh, that's the wrong link. That's the wrong Zelda. Yeah, that is the wrong Zelda Amiibo. Yes, that is Crunchy Zelda Chick-fil-A instead of Cicada Zelda Diabells. Yes, thank you. I always do this like Crunchy and Cicada. I grab the wrong Amiibo instead, so let's bring the right Zelda Amiibo real quick. Instead of Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is still a member of the Ditto Burritos, I believe. But Diabells, yes. She and Ditto were awarded Best Leadoff last season. They co-won that title because they tied with those same stats at the end of the season. 10 and 6, I believe, as leadoffs. But let's see. Diabells gonna be in that leadoff position as 1AM's Lucina Rin. A new and improved version of this Lucina Amiibo gonna be competing against the co-champion of that best leadoff slot. For the Time Zone squad, we have Rin, Spooky, Royce Cup, Sephiroth, and Pump Patch going up against Diabells, Scorpion, Mac, Talkin's Cheap, and it's him. But the rest of the schedule for today, next game we have after this is going to be the 456 Squadron at the Dynamic Divorce. Then we'll have the Sling Fans at No Custody, Your Worst Nightmare at Red Plus Blue, the Swarm at JG Wentworth, the Ditto Burritos at Buffalo, Fairy Dogs' team will go to Detroit, Edmonton, your Season 3 champion, will go to Miami, we had the Fun Gang at Boston, Amiibo Engage at Toronto, the Critical Crashers at Green Bay, the Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts at the Chaos Corp, and to end the season it's going to be the Cinnabon Splitters at Ottawa for this round. All the East Conference teams have home games. Hello, Joe. Welcome. You're going to be the next game after this. All right. Before we get started, there is one more thing we need to mention. We have a trade in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. So, the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts are receiving Lego Batman from Red Plus Blue. In exchange, the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts are trading Power to Red Plus Blue. So it's a Byleth for Byleth trade as Ditto's Byleth Lego Batman heading to the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. Jaws' Byleth Power is going to Red Plus Blue. Neither Byleth is slated to start tonight, so we will not see either of those Byleth Amiibo for Red Plus Blue or the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. With all that said, let's get started. Time Zone Squad at the Novas. The number 1 seed of Season 1 versus the number 1 seed of Season 3 here in this preseason match. Rin, Diabells, they're going to be the leadoffs here as 1AM's Lucina trying to compete for that leadoff slot in round number 1. We'll see how she does. Currently 1-1 in the leadoff slot with only 1 KO. And the first damage is going to be the force smash from the Zelda, followed by an up throw into up air, and Rin's already taking 56, 75%. Diabell's, she is showing the reason why she is that best leadoff. We see a force smash from the Lucina now, 75 to 19, down throw into no back air follow, but the forward smash, that's going to KO Rin, and that is why Diabell's was the best leadoff last season. So Rin immediately getting destroyed by Diabell's in this leadoff interaction. Spooky gonna be coming out for this team now. So Amiibo makes Meta Knight with Flurry. Gonna be 60 to 61. Side B gonna put Diabell's at 68%. We see the out special from the Zelda come back onto the stage. Gets a little bit of extra tip damage onto Spooky. We see a down throw, neutral air now. 32 to 68 right now. So Diabell's gets hit by the dash attack. Meta Knight going to miss the side B and no punish from Diabell's. Up tilt into back air. Spooky already at 67%. We're gonna just see Spooky at 6-7. From 6-7 to down throw into no follow-up from the down throw, but a forward smash. Spooky is going to be at 97 now, so it's going to be 97 to 85 between these two Amiibo. Diabell's still the first Amiibo for the Novas as we see the back throw. That's going to be 2 KOs from Diabell's here in this leadoff. So it's going to be 0 to 93 right now. Royce Cup, this is Lucille's Ryu. We have not seen this Ryu at all. He was drafted in Season 3, did not start any games for the Time Zone Squad, but he's been here, and he gets that Shoryuken, so he gets rid of Diabell's, but now PGX's Simon Scorpion is the Time Zone Squad. They are behind by 1 Amiibo, going to be down tilt into side B. We're going to see just the Simon go for the side special. This Simon, by the way, one of the best rookies last season. He was with the 8-bit bots, got 19 KOs. And that forward air, that's going to be a KO. I think Ryu's going to be too short. No, he had to jump, so he's able to come back onto the stage. Actually, going to be 55 to 45. We see the Ryu getting the Hadouken. More on this Simon. So this Simon was initially taken by Buffalo in the expansion draft, but Buffalo traded up in the Season 4 draft, and in part of that trade deal, they sent Scorpion to the Novas. So that's why Scorpion's here with the Novas. Back air, Ryu should be able to come back onto the stage. We see the jump, we see the Shoryuken. 76 to 129 after that interaction. Yapping. That was a weird interaction. They were just spamming shield. 91 to 129 as we down smash, and this is a 4 versus 2 scenario with the Novas in the lead. Sephiroth, Michaela Sephiroth acquired in that trade with Toronto. That trade allowed the Time Zone Squad to get the Season 3 MVP pancakes because the extra first round pick that Toronto gave. They did have to give away the Season 1 MVP to Toronto, however. Gonna be 24 to 172. Forward smash from the Sephiroth, it's gonna miss. I don't remember how many games the Sephiroth started last season. I think it might only have been 1 or 2, but it's going to be 52 to 172. 57 to 172 as Scorpion still alive at a very high percent, but up throw, do we see the up air? We do see the up air. That is 2 kills from Scorpion, and in a 1 versus 4 scenario, here comes NetEasy's Hero Pump Patch. Up tilt will get rid of Scorpion, but it's going to be a 1 versus 3 scenario now as Volks's Young Link Mac coming out right now for this team. Going to be 10 to 13 up smash. We see the forward smash though putting Mac at 49%. Pump Patch has a major deficit to come from, but he is trying to compete for one of those starter slots. There's a good chance that Pump Patch, he got the game-winning KO for no custody back in Season 2. There's a good chance that he might be in and out of the starting rotation depending on what the Time Zone Squad needs, because they have multiple starting caliber Amiibo. He's going to be competing with the likes of maybe Sario, Yosoibi, as well as some other Season 4 draft picks. It's going to be 81 to 118 as we see Mac. Down throw, do we see the up air? We do see the up air, but it's going to be a slightly weaker version of that up air hit. Up special, do we see the up air follow-up? We do. Pump Patch, still alive at 131, however. There is still the Ryu and the Dr. Mario in the back for the Novas. We're going to see just the neutral air from the Young Link. What do we see from here? Dash attack misses. Young Link, side B from the Pump Patch, and that's going to be the forward air. So 2 kills from Pump Patch here in garbage time. Going to be 150 to 0 right now as Joe's Ryu, talk is cheap, down smash into dash attack, and we're going to see just Hero try to go for the off-stage attack. It's going to be the Ryu back on stage, but Shoryuken as Joe's Ryu, talk is cheap, gets this win for the Novas, 5 to 3. All right. So the Time Zone Squad, they suffered their first loss of the preseason as we see 2 kills from Diabell's, 2 kills from Scorpion. Pump Patch was able to get 2 KOs in garbage time against Scorpion and Mech, but Joe's Ryu Taka's Chief gets a game-winning KO for the Novas as they're trying to compete once again in the playoffs next season. The Novas, Time Zone Squad, they want to try to make it back. Rin has been decimated by a very strong leadoff, all that. The Time Zone Squad, in their next match, they will host the Dynamic Divorce for the final game of the preseason. The Novas will go at the 456 Squadron for the last game, so we'll see how that goes. That's going to be the first and second game for tomorrow's streams. Alright. So that's the first game. We got the screenshot. Let's head to the next game as we have the 456 Squadron at the Dynamic Divorce. So let's see. Dynamic Divorce, they are not on Midgar because Midgar was bombed. So it's actually going to be Northern Cave, regular form. So let's press that A button again. 456 Squadron roster. I believe we have a little bit of a roster order change. No, it's going to be the same roster as the previous round. So let's bring in Zornch's Isabel the Hound as slot number 1. This Isabel, she was with the Chaos Corp, struggled with the Chaos Corp, was traded to the Time Zone Squad in an Isabel for Isabel trade, but then the Hound was traded to the 456 Squadron so the Time Zone Squad could acquire Nokotan, and both Amiibo started to get back in shape as soon as they were traded to other teams. So let's find Obsessed, New Sword Fighter, Cyber Sands, finished last season with 12 KOs, including that 4 KO performance in round 16. They're hoping to get more out of Cyber Sands, maybe even a 15 KO performance from Obsessed New Sword Fighter Amiibo. In the third slot, we're going to see MLL's King Deity, MC Hammer, the first round pick from the 456 Squadron. He's going to be there in that number 3 slot. There seems to be a little bit of an arms race for King Deity Amiibo, but the 456 Squadron, they get their own King Deity. So let's bring him in right here, slot number 3. In the fourth slot, this is going to be one Amiibo coming off his career best season, J9K's Link Mediafire. In Season 1, he only had 6 KOs with Toronto. Season 2, he was here at the 456 Squadron, got 10 KOs to get his career total of 16. But this past season, Mediafire, 17 KOs to double his career total. He's trying to get even better than that. Maybe another 15 KO season from the Link, as where is Mediafire? Here he is. He's going to be scanned in right now in this number 4 slot. As a 456 Squadron, I think they have a good idea of who they want to be as their starters. Then finally, slot number 5. This is going to be the second round pick from the 456 Squadron. This is going to be Ruff's Byleth Amiibo Duolingo. So let's find Duolingo real quick. Where is she? If I remember correctly, I believe she uses the Sothis alt. Yes, Duolingo is the Sothis alt. I believe only her and Raikou use that alt color, if I'm not mistaken, here in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. But your home team for this game, Dynamic Divorce. As usual, we have a different roster order. It's going to be for the same 5 Amiibo, but we're going to see the Cloud back in this starting roster. So let's find Joe, Zelda, Aerith first. Where's the letter J? If I was letter J, I would be this way in the up direction. Here we go. Joe's, Zelda, Aerith. By the way, just double check, my microphone is working, right? I see the thing moving, so I think it should be connected, all that. I'm not muted. I think our microphone should be good. Joe's, Cloud, Tifa. Gonna be next. So let's find Tifa real quick. Here she is, being loaded in right now. Loading. Slot number 3, the number 1 overall pick of the very first draft, going to be Eon 2's Byleth. This is Failnaught, as he enters his 4th season with a Dynamic Divorce. Won the championship in the first season with this team, as most of the starting core for this team back in Season 1 is still here, still intact. Alright, this is going to be the second round pick from the Dynamic Divorce, arguably one of the largest slides in this draft, as Jaws' Ganondorf Vibin already having some good contributions for the Dynamic Divorce. He's going to be here in slot number 4, as this team, they want to try to win their 2nd championship in franchise history. They've been to the playoffs all 3 seasons, even though this season, Dynamic Divorce, they barely made it on the final round as number 8 seed. They got swept by the Novas, but nevertheless, they made it to the playoffs. Alright. The final Amiibo for this team, it's going to be the hero from the first round of this preseason, the first round pick from the Dynamic Divorce, NetEasy's Lucas Ted Temple. So let's find Ted Temple real quick. Alright, and with that said, we have our roster orders loaded. So, the 456 Squadron at the Dynamic Divorce, it's going to be the Hound, Cyber Sands, MC Hammer, Mediafire, and Duolingo, going up against Aerith, Tifa, Failnaught, Vibin, and Ted Temple. The Hound, Aerith, they're going to be your leadoffs, as let's get started. So we got back-to-back games where the home team is using a Zelda as their leadoff. Aerith, I don't know how many leadoffs she has career-wise. I think maybe like 5 or 6 in the first 3 seasons. Maybe. I know she gets in the leadoff rotation every once in a while, but this is going to be a second game for the Dynamic Divorce on Northern Cave's regular form, as it's going to be 11-5. That was a back air, but it gets deflected by the Isabel down air, so it's going to be no damage onto the Isabel. 15-34 right now. We're going to see Zelda just walking up slowly. We see a forward smash. Gets missed, actually. That was a missed forward smash. This one's going to land, though. 37-50 as we see Zelda. Forward smash gets interrupted by Isabel forward smash. And weird interaction with the fishing rod just now. 38 to 69 right now. We see Isabel, forward tilt. Aerith already at 77. The slingshot is going to miss though. 38 to 77. Zelda going to use that back air. It is 60 to 77 right now between these two Amiibo. Zelda comes back onto the stage. Comes back on once again. 60 to 77. Isabel with a forward air. 60 to 85. Forward air though. The Hound is able to tech that, and we don't see a down air because we see an up air instead from the Zelda. 106 to 93 right now. Aerith is off stage, and the slingshot once again missing because Zelda getting the directional air dodge at the right time. It's going to be forward tilt from Isabel, making this 106 to 102. And Zelda with the up air. That is a star KO as the Hound will be KO'd. Aerith gets this leadoff win as now Cyber Sands coming out for the 456 Squadron. But immediate down air into neutral air, but it gets interrupted. Up smash from Cyber Sands. That will get rid of Aerith. Here comes Tifa as we enter the not sponsored Mountain Dew Baja Blast Zone. It's going to be 45 to 18 right now. We see Cyber Sands with the down special. It's going to be up smash. Dash attack misses from Tifa. About half meter right now for Tifa. It's 55 to 32, 55 to 51. As Tifa about one hit away from getting that full meter. 60 to 64. Cloud has a meter now. Gonna use it on a neutral special, but will not self-destruct. And oh, that is gonna cost the Cloud dearly, as if he had the meter right there, if he had not used that meter, he would have been able to come back onto the stage. So Cyber Sands gets the KO against Tifa. That is 2 KOs from Assassin's Me Sword Fighter. So Failnaught going to come back onto the stage right now. It's going to be 125, but off special, off air, that will hit, and Failnaught able to get rid of Cyber Sands. 3 Amiibo each right now. Failnaught down by 24% because the Gordo that was able to hit from MC Hammer. MC Hammer coming out right now for the 456 Squadron. This is the first round pick of this team. Going to be 4 tilt, 0 to 41 right now, as Failnaught has not taken any damage, and he's going to be too far. So MC Hammer able to get rid of Failnaught. That is not a 0 to death because he had 3% coming in, but Vibin finally putting some damage onto MC Hammer. Going to be 30 to 8 right now. Down throw into dash attack. We see the up air. MC Hammer should be able to come back onto the stage, but how will he get back on? To the ledge. It's going to be 88 to 23 as Jaws' Ganondorf Vibin, the second round pick in this draft. Going to be 113 to 23. We see the up tilt miss, but out of parry. We're going to see just a forward tilt from the King Deity. Actually, Ganondorf did not capitalize off that situation. 113 to 42 right now as we see Ganondorf off smash. That'll get rid of MC Hammer. 2 Amiibo each right now. A 42% difference as Media Fire coming off his career best season. Gonna use that jab, jab, jab into forward smash. 0 to 86 is Vibin currently off stage. He will be able to come back. Get up attack from the ledge, followed by forward smash missing from the Link. Gonna be, oh, that would have been a good off smash right there from the Ganondorf, but it does not land. Forward air, Vibin off stage, but he's gonna be able to come back high, or maybe to the ledge. He'll come back high, and that's able to catch Media Fire, who also tried to go high. 67 to 118, smash from Ganondorf. He's gonna put this Link at 94. Dash attack though. Can Vibin get a second KO for the Dynamic Divorce? 114 to 118 right now, but forward smash. Media Fire will get this KO, and it's gonna come down to Ted Temple in a 1 versus 2. 1 versus 1 now. It's gonna be Duolingo versus Ted Temple. Down to the last Amiibo. Can Ted Temple get another game-winning KO? It's 44 to 16. We see the forward smash. 44 to 31. Down throw. Forward air misses from the Byleth. Off special misses as well. 50 each right now. A percent difference of 0.6. 61 to 50. 78 to 50. Lucas is going to go for the PK Thunder. It's not going to land, so just coming back safely to the stage. 78 to 60 right now as a Violet currently below Lucas. We're going to see up smash. That's going to get shielded, but down tilt into no follow-up from the down tilt from Duolingo. A little bit weird. 170 right now. Ted Temple with a 30% advantage. That's a side B. Going to put Ted Temple at 92 as once again we are re-entering the not sponsored Mountain Dew Baja Blast Zone. Going to be 100 to 105. We see Ted Temple with the up tilt. Going to be 114 to 105. That's going to be a forward throw. Ted Temple is going to be off stage, but Duolingo is going to go high, and that's a down special. Ted Temple just parried a down special. So Ted Temple parrying that down special from Duolingo. It's going to be 114 to 115 still. Another parry, and up smash. Ted Temple able to get the 1 versus 2 comeback. He's going to win this for the Dynamic Divorce 5 to 4. I know it's like a single hit, all that, but still a massive, massive parry from Ted Temple, all that, in what could have been a KO or shield break situation. Because if Ted Temple breaks his shield there, that's prime opportunity for Violet to get a game-winning up smash KO. If Ted Temple gets hit by the down special, he is dead. So the only thing he could do was parry. That was the right move from Ted Temple, as Ted Temple currently has 5 KOs in this preseason. I don't think he appeared in the last game, but Ted Temple, he is definitely aiming his way to possibly be a week 1 starter for the Dynamic Divorce. Cyber Sands, though, he gets 2 KOs, though, against Aerith, against Tifa, MC Hammer, Media Fire, they get KOs. So does Failnaught, Vibin, and Aerith in that lead-off. Alright. That was game 2. We got that screenshot. Let's head to game number 3 as we have the ceiling fans at No Custody. So let's see. No Custody, home stage, Suzaku Castle Omega form. So let's see, the Ceiling Fans. They are the only original team to have not made it to the playoffs so far because the Swarm, very dodgeless team. Edmonton, they made it to the playoffs this past season. Edmonton, of course, they managed to get hot at the right time, won the Season 3 championship. But Penger's Piranha Plant Bloom gonna be the leadoff for this team. So let's find him real quick. By the way, Edmonton did submit a new roster order. We're gonna see them a little bit later on, but let's see. Bloom, that's Bloom. Mazakatua's Lucas Gary gonna be slot number 2 for the Ceiling Fans. So let's find the Lucas real quick. We're definitely gonna have much more Lucas representation here in Season 4 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Ted Temple, definitely gonna be competing up with the likes of Doodlebob. Doodlebob is gonna be starting for his new team, by the way, Amiibo Engage, as we're gonna see them in about, we're gonna see them closer towards the end of the stream, so about like, probably like hour and a half member mark, something like that, so probably like, yeah, probably like about an hour, 10-15 minutes from now. Enacraft's Byleth Gazan was acquired from the Time Zone Squad at trade deadline last season. We're going to see him coming in right now in that number 3 slot. So let's find him real quick. Here he is. Alright, slot number 4. In slot 4, it's going to be very dodgeless Dr. Mario. So let's find Doom 4 real quick. Doom, where is Doom? Here is Doom. He's coming on down to the Price is Right. And finally, the last amiibo is going to be NetEasy's King Deity Stargazer. So during this time, let's do a little bit of storytelling. Story time. Trying to think of story. So when I go, okay, on my drive to the university, there are 2 grocery stores on my way. It's the same chain, but they just opened a new one, like right next to the university campus, all that. Usually I go to the one by the university, but today I woke up late. I missed my first class, so it's like 9 in the morning instead of like 7 in the morning when I usually go. So what I do is I decided to make a trip at the other grocery store, see if they have any Pokemon cards, because apparently they restock on like Tuesdays and Thursdays. They did restock on Pokemon cards. They had some more of the Pokemon Scarlet Violet Destined Rivals. I grabbed 5 packs, and one of them, let me see if I can find my binder real quick. Yeah, so I don't got a hand cam, nothing like that, but I managed to pull the full art of Team Rocket's Ariana. It's not that it's the super hyper rare version, but it is still like much rarer. It got like 2 silver stars on the bottom. Like, okay, a pack of Pokemon cards costs like $6. Apparently the resale price of that is like $6. So if I really wanted to resell things, I could like make my money back. Alright, that's it for story time, I believe. Oh yeah, I did go back to the regular grocery store that I did go to. And that one, they did have Pokemon cards, but they didn't have Destined Rivals. They had like the Scarlet Violet set, like the original Scarlet Violet set. I grabbed like 2 packs of like the cards that had the promo as well, because sometimes it would be like the little like cardboard package. Other times it'll be the cardboard package with like a coin and a promo. They cost the same. And you know what? I'm actually undefeated on those promos. That's actually the one I got the Team Rocket from, because they had both types at the other grocery store I went to. But one thing I want to do, I want to collect the actual like cardboard box part, because usually I just like throw it away, put it in the recyclables, all that. But now I want to collect those. Same goes with Journey Together, if I can get my hands on more of Journey Together. Alright, that was Amiibo 2, Crunchy's Link Fips. Amiibo number 3 is going to be NetEasy's Zelda Star Slot. So let's find Star Slot real quick. Where is she? Here comes Star Slot. In slot number 4, this is going to be... Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry, I had the football game next to me, and they just have the entire Colorado Avalanche at the Rams game. Because, okay, here's the thing. The Colorado Avalanche is also owned by Stan Kroenke. Stan Kroenke owns a bunch of teams in Los Angeles and Denver. So that's why like the Colorado Avalanche are there, the NHL franchise. I think they used to be the Quebec Nordiques back in the day. Let's see, NetEasy's Ganondorf Bluesting, that's going to be the next amiibo. I think Colorado won the Stanley Cup like 2022, something like that. They broke the three-peat that Tampa Bay was trying to do. Yeah, because Tampa Bay Lightning, they made it to the Stanley Cup final, but they lost to Colorado, breaking the three-peat. Actually, the NHL has another three-peat situation this season, as NHL season that starts on Tuesday, October 7th. The Florida Panthers are trying to three-peat. They've won their last 2 Stanley Cups against the Edmonton Oilers. But, alright, NetEasy's Hero, Gord Lock, coming in right now. That's going to be the last amiibo for this team. So let's get started, as we're going to have the Ceiling Fans at no custody. Bloom, Gary, Gazan, Doom, and Stargazer versus Adult Video Fipsh, Star Slot, Glue Stink, and Gordlock. Let's begin. Alright, so Bloom, Adult Video, they're going to be your leadoffs as no custody. Even though they have Snake Tails on their bench, they just want to see what they can get out of Adult Video. He seems to be a pretty decent leadoff so far, as he's going to be up against Bloom, who's been the leadoff for most of the Ceiling Fan's career. Or at least starting with Season 2, I believe, but it's going to be 0 to 18 right now, 17 to 18, we see the forward smash, 32 to 18 as multiple forward smashes from Adult Video. Bloom already at 47, 48, that one gets parried this time though, 48 to 36, down special gets parried, and we see the Piranha Plant just going for a side special, trying to charge a side special instead of doing anything. So it's going to be 71, 88 to 36 now. And down air. Oh, Adult Video is not coming back. Bloom able to steal the stock away from Adult Video. So Panger's Piranha Plant Bloom able to get that KO on Panger's Mii Sword Fighter Bloom. And that's going to be 88 to 49 now as Fipsh already taking some significant damage. This Piranha Plant was not retrained in the offseason, by the way. He is just doing that. 103 to 49, we're going to see just the Link forward smash. That'll get rid of Bloom. Fipsh taking some good amount of damage as now Gary, Mazaka 2's Lucas coming out right now. Going to be 0 to 49, 22 to 49. We're going to see neutral special into the arrow, 39 to 74. Link with the up smash, 57 to 74. It's going to be Lucas with the up tilt, followed by a forward throw, 61 to 107. Going to be 68 to 107 now. So we see Lucas. It's going to be up throw from the Link actually, 78 to 107, 95 to 107, 96 to 107 thanks to the off-screen damage. But Link with the down throw, we see up air. We see the up air missing actually. 106 to 107. Jab, jab, jab from the Link, making this 119 to 107. Lucas is going to try to come back onto the stage. Both Amiibo will, but no. Back air from Fipsh. That's going to be a KO from Fipsh. So that's going to be 2 KOs from Crunchy's Link for no custody right now. Gazan coming out right now for the Ceiling Fans. It's still 4 versus 3 as we see fourth match missing from Gazan. Already at 32. Back throw. Fipsh off stage. He's going to wait to come back on real quick. Yes, he will. All right. So it's 32 to 137 right now. We're going to see Fipsh gets hit by 4 tilt. 32 to 149. We're going to see just the up smash. That's going to put Gazan at 55. Could Fipsh possibly get 3 KOs in this game? It's going to be 82 to 149 already. Link, he's going to get that jab, jab, jab. Gazan off stage, and we see the neutral air. That is 3 KOs from Crunchy's Link Fipsh. So Fipsh able to get the multiple KO performance. Going to be 0 to 164 as Doom coming out right now in a 4 versus 2 scenario for the Ceiling Fans. Up smash going to make this 4 versus 3, but Star Slot. Net Easy Zelda coming out right now. Going to be down throw into down special from Dr. Mario. Down B misses because he did not jump. Going to be 21, 41 to 25. As Dr. Mario comes back onto the stage. Gonna be, let's see, up throw into up air, followed by up air again. Dr. Mario comes back onto the stage thanks to down special. Gonna be a down throw into down special, and that's gonna be a jump version. Star Slot still alive at 89%. Gonna be Star Slot coming back on 41, 61 to 89 because of that down air, but oh, that is a missed up smash from Doom right there. That could have possibly been the dagger, and now Star Slot with that 4 smash KO. Star Dazer has a 1 versus 3 scenario. Net Easy King Dedede. This is the Gordo King Dedede, by the way. So we're gonna see just the side B that's gonna miss from Zelda. 11 to 113. That Gordo's gonna hit actually. So Star Slot still trying to go back on the stage, and we see 4 tilt. Star Slot still alive. We do see side B again. We will, and that's not gonna land. Perfect spacing, but just not able to get the trick done. Up tilt gonna make this 1 versus 2 as Glue Stink coming out right now for no custody. Gonna be 32 to 0 right now. 4 tilt into dash attack getting parried. All the remaining Amiibo in this game, by the way, are all trained by Net Easy. So Net Easy King Dedede taking 77% right now against Net Easy's Ganondorf. We see the 4 tilt again, 77 to 25. We see get up attack from the Ganondorf into dash attack missing. Dash attack missed again. 3 missed dash attacks from Glue Stink. Down special is going to hit though, 108 to 32. We're going to see King Dedede. It's going to go for a 4 tilt, but at the very tip, at the very edge, it's going to miss. And we see side B missing from the Ganondorf. Dash attack though, that one's going to land. 139 to 34 as we see up smash getting shielded. That's a side B into 4 tilt missing. Side B into down smash getting shielded. Forward air though, that's going to get the job and no custody. They're going to win this game 5 to 3. Alright, so let me get the sip of water real quick before we analyze the game, but as you can see, 3 KOs from Fipsh. So Adult Video will lose that leadoff interaction because he got hit by that down special and the down air, and the thing is, Adult Video, we mentioned this already, he does not have the up special that most Mii Sword Fighters usually use. He has the hero spin. It's much similar to what Link uses, all that, but the thing is, it doesn't have the vertical distance. It's more horizontal. So that's why more people tend to go for the other up special because it's a little less horizontal, I think, but it does have much more verticality. Doom gets a KO, Gloostin gets a KO, Star Slot, and Stardazer, as it was going to be some back and forth action, but the thing is, when you're down, back and forth, that cannot help you when you're back and forth and down. Alright, let's get that screenshot real quick. Let's head to game number 4, as we're going to see your worst nightmare at Red plus Blue. So Red plus Blue, also going to be on the same home stage. Let's press the Omega form real quick of Northern Cave. Alright, 5 versus 5. So let's see, your worst nightmare. We have a different roster order for them. Oh, the football game went to halftime. Cool. Don't know what score is. Gotta be Piranha Plant, Nightmare Virus coming in right now. So let's find Nightmare Virus. Where is he? Here he is. Nightmare Virus gonna be the leadoff as your worst nightmare. Trying to find a replacement leadoff, because So Bufo had his worst season as a leadoff towards that very end. Just a major slump for So Bufo near the very end. He was up there competing with Diabells and Crunchy's Meat Sword Fighter Ditto for that best leadoff, and he fell off near the very end. So he was not protected in the expansion draft. He was taken by, I forget which team it is. Actually, it's not halftime yet. Now it's halftime. Okay, Niners are up 17-7 at halftime. I think Niners get the ball as well when they come back. Actually, no, Rams get the ball when they come back. Alright, Crunchy's Olimar columnist coming in right now. We're going to see Jaws' Link King Raru. So let's find Jaws, Link, King Raru. Where is he? Here he is. Let's bring him in. Alright. Slot number 4. We're going to see the first round pick from your worst nightmare in this game. Going to be Nightmare's King Dedede Rice. So let's find him real quick. This King Dedede, we spoke with Nightmare before the actual trainer of this amiibo. He has a very high offensive value, so he's more likely to be more aggressive, all that. So here's the thing. 1EM's King Dedede Bob, he is trained to be very similar to how Pancakes is, but the thing is he's more aggressive. But the thing is, Bob's offensive value is only about like 41, which is like slightly above the range you want for a King Dedede amiibo. The offensive range for Rice is ridiculously high. Like, we're talking 75, ladies and gentlemen. 75 offensive, so he's going to be extremely offensive, all that. Could go for a bunch of aggressive maneuvers. We'll see how that works out for your worst nightmare. This is a Gordo-free King Dedede, so we will not go for those Gordos on stage. But the last amiibo for this team, it's going to be Nightmare's Dr. Mario Malpractice. Alright. Then finally, on the other side of things, we're going to see, this is going to be Red plus Blue, so let's find Red plus Blue's roster real quick. Even though they just traded for Jaws' Violet's power, we're not going to see that Violet starting today. Both her and Lego Batman on the benches for the respective teams this round. But let's see, Mario Dudes Olimar going to be the leadoff for this team, so let's find Fred real quick. Here is Fred. Alright, after Fred, we're going to see Penger's Mennonite Lore. 17 KOs in his first season in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. Trying to capitalize off of that for his team, who they made it to the playoffs as an expansion franchise, but they got bounced by No Custody in the first round. A series that went to game number 3. Pretty fun series to commentate, watch, all that. But here comes the first round pick for Red plus Blue. Going to be Soy Sauce's Pyramithra, Doomed Yuri. So let's find Doomed Yuri real quick. Where is she? Alright, we found that Doomed Yuri. In slot number 4, this is going to be half Mario's Ryu Bloxer, so let's find Bloxer real quick. The second round pick from Red plus Blue. Here he comes. And finally, we're going to see once again Cicada's Ganondorf Hassan to close this team. So let's find Hassan. Here he is. He started all 16 games for Red plus Blue last season. Actually, all of Red plus Blue starters last season started all 16 games. As do they have all 16 starters this season? I think they do. Let's see. Yeah, Fred, Lore, Hassan, and then Dumas is in the bench. Lego Batman was just traded, so Lego Batman no longer with the team. We're going to see Power in that bench instead. Maybe we see Power make their Red plus Blue debut next round. Who knows? But this is going to be your worst nightmare at Red plus Blue. Going to be on Northern Cave Omega form. Let's begin. Nightmare Virus versus Fred. Those are going to be your leadoffs. Let's press up, left, right, down, A. Press that A button again. Alright, gonna get this sip of water while we load the game.
3, 2, 1, go!
So Nightmare Virus versus Fred, they're going to be your leadoff, and Fred already taking 48%. So that's already 48%, 63% from Fred. So Nightmare Virus already getting hit in the floor with that big damage. It's going to be 34 to 63 right now, though, as we're going to see just the out of parry, down smash, Fred at 83% already. So it's going to be 44-83. Forward smash is going to make the 64 to 83. We see out of parry, it's going to be a jab into a grab, into a down throw, into a spike ball. The spike ball in play, and Fred just going to dance around that. 64 to 103, 75 to 103, and Fred goes off stage. He gets a down KO despite taking that big damage at the beginning. Now we have Olimar versus Colonist versus Fred. So it's going to be forward smash. Colonist gets rid of Fred. Here comes the lower for Red plus Blue, as I think we're about to approach it soon. We are not sponsored, but we're about to enter the Mountain Dew Baja Blast Zone. Gotta be 7-34 right now. Neutral air into up special. 24 to 34. We're gonna see the side special from Colonist being able to take some damage. Gonna be 50 to 34. Lore side B again. 57 to 34 as Lore gonna stay on stage. Actually, this Olimar has no Pikmin, and it shows because it's gonna be. He's going to be able to pluck right here as Lore comes back. It's going to be white, purple, red, 84 to 34 right now. Side B from Lore. We are in the not sponsored Mountain Dew Baja Blast Zone now. Going to be 103 to 49. I don't know what just happened, but Colonist, I think, accidentally self-destructed. So Sakata's Olimar just accidentally self-destructed for your worst nightmare. King Rauru is going to come in right there, as that was your worst recovery. 56 to 75, as that we're going to see at off stage. That's going to be 2 KOs from Lore now. So Lore listed with 2 KOs. This is a 4 versus 2 scenario with Red plus Blue in the lead. But Rice, can Rice do some damage control? We're going to see the Gordo, that's going to miss. 7 to 94 right now, as Red plus Blue, they get 2 KOs in the not sponsored Mountain Dew Baja Blast Zone. Gonna be 22 to 109. Up smash, followed by, we see the up tilt, we see the down smash. Nope, no down smash. No, that's a grab. That's gonna put Rice at 56% after the tip end of the side B. Gonna be 156 to 140. Lore gets KO'd by the up smash. Here comes Doomed Yuri. Gonna be 76 to 80 right now. Sorry, 76-0. Down air though. Doomed Yuri with that down air. Malpractice has a 1 versus 3 scenario for your worst nightmare. We see a forward smash. Doomed Yuri's off stage. Mithra gonna come out. Pill into a special forward tilt. Mithra's gonna be too far. So Malpractice able to get that KO against Doomed Yuri. We're gonna see blocks come out right now. It's 1 versus 2. Doomed Yuri, sorry, Malpractice finally takes some damage. Gonna be 19 to 20 right now. We're gonna see just the forward smash. Blocks her. He's gonna use that fireball, but get deflected. 39 to 49 right now, as there is still the Gandalf in the back as the stage resets. 39 to 71. We're gonna see Ryu. That's a point blank half fireball. Gonna be 56 to 71. That's a back throw. 76 to 71. Malpractice back onto the stage, but we see the side B after the down tilts. 97. That's a forward special. Is Malpractice going to be able to come back onto the stage? Yes, he will. It's going to be down tilt, side B, Malpractice at 128. Can this game get sealed before we enter the not sponsored Mountain Dew Baja Blast Zone? 128 to 92. We're going to see, let's see, that's going to be the pill. We're going to see just Malpractice going for those pills. Forward smash though. Malpractice going to get 2 KOs so far, and this is going to come down to the last Amiibo. It's 128 to 0 right now, but Malpractice, could it be done? It's going to be 128 to 10. We see the up tilt. We're going to see Dorian missing from the Gandalf. That's going to be a back throw. Malpractice off stage. 144 to 25. Coming back onto the stage. We see forward tilt. And that's going to seal it for Red plus Blue. They're going to win this 5 to 4. But Malpractice, he gets 2 KOs in garbage time for your worst nightmare to bring this down to the last Amiibo. Let's press that A button real quick. The self-destruct from Colonist plus the extra KO from Lore, that is definitely what hurt your worst nightmare in this game, as afterwards it turned into back and forth. Malpractice tried to bring it back with 2 KOs, but it was too little too late. Doomed Yuri with that big downer on King Rauru. That was, sorry, on Rice, that was also huge. Alright, so Red plus Blue, they get this win 5-4 over your worst nightmare. We're gonna exit and come back to the stage in a minute. I'm gonna turn off my microphone, and we will come back in about 2 to 3 minutes with your next match, as that's gonna be the Swarm at JG Wentworth. Alright, welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 4, Preseason Round 3, Game number 5. Right? Yeah, this is Game number 5. So, let's get rid of Josh Allen real quick, as we are going to come back. It's a little hot in here, so let me turn on my ceiling fan real quick. Not sponsored by B-Fan Ceiling Fans. Oh, no, I just dropped my Double Bird Android. Yeah, okay. It's good, it's good. I actually bumped into it. I have, like, on my desk, like, the desk next to my desk where I have, like, my laptop, all that. Let me fix it real quick. There we go. We're all good. All good. It was like sticking off. I hit it with my side. Alright. So, game number 5 of this round, we're going to have the Swarm at JG Wentworth. A reminder of the games that have yet to come. After this, we're going to have the Ditto Burritos at the Buffalo Amiibashers, Very Dodge's team at Detroit, Edmonton at Miami, Fun Gang at Boston, Amiibo Engage at Toronto, the Critical Crashers at Green Bay, the Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts at the Chaos Corp, and then to end tonight, the Cinnabon Splitters at Ottawa. So, we've got 4 games down so far, 9 remaining. Let's begin as we are going to see the Swarm at JG Wentworth. Same roster orders we've been seeing all preseason, so it's going to be Low, Vin Diesel, Baba Booey, Sidon, I Don't Love You, against Pant 1, Channing Tatum, Smooth Criminal, JJ Vance, and Perplims. I removed the Josh Allen, right? Okay, yeah, I did. Up, left, right, down. One of these days, I'm gonna put like the Josh Allen in the middle, and I'm gonna forget to remove him, and there's just gonna be an entire match just obscured with a giant PNG of Josh Allen or whatever NFL player we feel like putting that day. But it's gonna be Low, Pant 1. They're gonna be your leadoffs for this game. Gonna be 0 to 9% right now as Pant 1. I believe this Mii Sword Fighter is designed to look like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers logo, the old one of the creamsicles, all that. I think the Bucks are actually wearing the creamsicles this Sunday against the Seahawks. Them and the Seahawks, they agreed to wear like their very first uniform, something like that. Pretty cool throwback stuff, but gonna be 46, 71, 46 to 85 as Pant 1 currently off stage. Low's gonna come back onto the stage, try to go threaten with off stage presence, but does not do anything. 46 to 101 right now. Gonna be Fireball, Fireball, forward air is going to miss. 49 to 119 as we're going to see just the up throw. Do we see up air? We don't see an up air. That is a back air from Low, and Low able to KO Pant 1 in this leadoff. So Channing Tatum coming out right now for JG Wentworth. Their home stage is Summit, as you can see, by the way. Gonna be 90 to 15, 90 to 30, as Channing Tatum already taking a little bit of damage. That's a full charge Fireball, which is gonna miss from Low. So full charge Fireball misses. The Hadouken does hit from Channing Tatum. Gonna be 110 to 30 as Shuriken. That's gonna get rid of Low. So here comes Vin Diesel, C-Sharp's Ganondorf. Finished last season with 24 KOs. Gonna be 15 to 30. We see him come back onto the stage. And Channing Tatum hit. That's going to be 2 shurikens hit in a row. 34 to 48 right now. Up tilt though. It's going to be down air missing from Vin Diesel. Dash attack into forward air. Channing Tatum currently off stage right now against Vin Diesel. Both of them are going to come back on. 34 to 119. We see them come back on opposite ledges now. We're going to see Dorian missing. Ken going to get that up tilt and a forward tilt, followed by out of parry. Ken going to miss. It's a forward smash interrupting the Dorian. 61 to 119 right now. Ken with down smash and Vin Diesel going to be too far. So Channing Tatum has 2 KOs so far in this match. Gonna be Baba Booey coming out right now. Vic Texas Olimar, 0 to 125. We're gonna see just the forward throw. Channing Tatum currently off stage, and we see that Olimar comes back onto the stage, but down there, that's gonna get rid of this. It's 3 Amiibo flat right now as Zion's Luigi Smooth Criminal coming out right now for JG Wentworth. Gonna be 37 to 0 right now. We see Luigi out of parry, up tilt gonna miss. 55 to 7 as we see Luigi. That's going to be up throw. Do we see up air? No, we don't see an up air. 64 to 18 out of parry. Luigi, that side B gets blocked by the Olimar, by the Pikmin. 81, 91 to 18 as Baba Booey does not really have a solution to deal with this Luigi coming back onto the stage. Has no Pikmin and up special right there. Baba Booey is trying to pull up a Pikmin but gets denied by Smooth Criminal's up B. So you've been hit by, you've been struck by a Smooth Criminal, a side on. Luckman's Luigi coming out right now. Gotta be 21 to 45. Let's see, side B into side B from the Link. That's going to put Smooth Criminal at 62, but Luigi, that's going to be a missed down smash from Luckman's Link side on. Off smash gets interrupted, and Luigi erupting some damage. Going to be 69 to 77, out of parry. Luigi, forward smash, Smooth Criminal, got 2 kills so far. He got 2 kills right now with I Don't Love You coming out right now. Smooth Criminal at 95. Can he get past these Gordos as this King Deity? He goes for some on-stage Gordos. That's an up smash, that's KO. By the way, this King Deity, I Don't Love You, I believe he won he won an Amiibo tournament this off season. It was called Soul 9 Remaster, something like that. I believe Amalgamate was the host of that tournament. Yeah, he placed first place. He was actually on the loser side of the bracket, I believe, against 1AM's QB Bob. First set was a sweep, but I believe the second one Bob forced a game 5. But I Don't Love You was able to win at the end of that tournament. So yeah, this King Deity did win the tournament in the offseason. Gonna be 87, 109 to 48 as JJ Vance gets the game-winning KO against I Don't Love You. So JG Wentworth, they get this 5-4 victory, 5-3 victory over the Swarm. Channing Tatum and Smooth Criminal, 2 KOs each, as that's gonna be 2 KOs from Jim's Ken and 2 KOs from Zion's Luigi. This Luigi, he could possibly become a day 1 starter, the first Luigi to start in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League during the regular season. I think that's what it's going to lead towards as well. If we look at the bench of JG Wentworth, by the way, they have some other good Amiibo as well, including Slime God, No Mouth, him, and as a possible another leadoff solution, Nightmare's Mewtwo Nightmare. But I definitely think the power of some of these lower tier Amiibo is going to help this team. We could possibly see a similar approach to what we saw with White Cheese and Green Bay last season, back when they were the Starbreakers. Alright, we got that screenshot. Let's press that A button real quick, and let's head to your next match, as we're going to see the Ditto Burritos at the Buffalo Amiibashers. Let's head to Buffalo's home stage. Gotta be Spirit Tracks, Battlefield Form, and whoops, full steam ahead. We need that full steam ahead. Yes, full steam ahead, as requested by the Buffalo specifically, so let's get that full steam ahead playing. 5 versus 5. So let's see. Ditto Burritos, let's bring them in first. We have a much different roster order from this team, as they are trying to manage 12 Amiibo, bring that down from 12 to 10. Signed a bunch of Amiibo during the offseason, including some UDFAs. But Amalgamate's Piranha Plant Rerix gonna get the leadoff start for today. So let's find her, bring her in. Then, slot number 2, we're going to see the Pyramithra from Amalgamate. This is going to be a different Pyramithra, Soul number 9. So let's find her real quick. Soul number 9. Snaketails, by the way, still on the roster for no custody, but we've not seen Snaketails so far this season. We will evaluate whether or not Snaketails will be a day 1 starter or not. Alright. In slot 3, there's going to be 1AM's Olimar John Pikmin. Only got 1 start last season with the Ditto Burritos, but was able to get 1 KO in that one and only start. Slot 4, gonna be to Buffalo's Banjo-Kazooie Did I Do. So let's find him real quick. Where is Did I Do? I believe this was the 2nd round pick from the Ditto Burritos. To Buffalo. Yes. Then in the 5th slot, we're gonna see one of the longtime starters for this team. Has been with the team ever since season number 3, I believe. Yeah, so this is actually only gonna be a 2nd season for Mario Dude's Link, Layla. So let's find Layla real quick. Where is Mario Dude? Link, Layla, here she is. The Rams just missed that field goal super wide to the right. Like, it wasn't even close. Like, I think it missed the net too. Like, let me see that replay. Yeah, no, okay, it still went in the net, but oh my god, that was a bad kick right now. I'm saying that knowing full well I can't even make a field goal in the NFL or even like the collegiate level. Alright, so the Buffalo Amiibashers, let's see their roster real quick. Their leadoff this time is going to be Mario Dude's King Deity Criminal, their undrafted free agent signing. So let's find him real quick. Where is Criminal? Not to be confused with Smooth Criminal, who just got 2 KOs for JG Wentworth. So where is the King Deity Criminal? Here he is. One of the other Amiibo going to be involved here is going to be Crunchies, Ganondorf, Yo Bennis. So let's find Yo Bennis real quick. Here he is, slot number 2. In slot number 3, the Buffalo Amiibashers, we are going to see the Season 3 Most Improved Amiibo. This Amiibo, he went from 0 KOs in 2 starts to 18 KOs in 16 starts. We are, of course, talking about the Season 3 Comeback Player of the Year, Panger's Pokemon Trainer, Haim. Yes, that is how you pronounce it. Panger themselves, they confirmed it with me. They told me, yeah, that's how you say it, kind of like Haim, like at the end of like Anaheim. But Dave K's Dr. Mario, another free agent signing, gonna be slot number 4. This is gonna be Farm D. So let's find Farm D real quick. Oh wait, no, Dave K is gonna be higher up in the alphabet. Yeah, so right here. Alright. And finally, the last Amiibo. I'm gonna get a sip of water while we bring in that last Amiibo, but this is gonna be another acquisition from this team. Let's find him real quick. He was taken in the expansion draft from the Time Zone Squad, Cicada's Olimar Voyager. At the start of Season 3, Voyager was a member of the Novas, was traded to the Time Zone Squad in part of that Doodle Bob trade, where the Time Zone Squad also received the Nova's second round pick. Then was taken by Buffalo in this expansion draft, so now we have him here at number 5 slot. Rerix, Criminal, they're going to be your leadoffs. Let's begin the Ditto Burritos at the Buffalo Amiibashers. Up, left, right, down, A. Your remaining roster is going to be Soul number 9, John Peckman, Did I Do, and Layla against Criminal, Yo Bennis, Haim, Farm D, and Voyager. Remember Seasons 1 and 2 when we were doing this on the Switch 1 and the loading time would just take forever? Like, I could like go yapping a whole paragraph before it would actually load the game. Thank goodness the Switch 2 has much faster hardware. 37 to 40 right now. We see a forward tilt and forward air for the Piranha Plant. Both Amiibo off stage right now. They're going to come back on. This is the Battlefield form of Spirit Tracks. 46 to 78 right now. We see the Piranha Plant. Neutral air is going to miss. Sorry, it barely hits actually. 46 to 92 right now between Rerix and Criminal. Forward tilt into the Gordo, gonna make this 87-92. We see that Gordo, it's gonna barely miss, but forward tilt. Piranha Plant still off stage. Comes back on. 93 to 92. Piranha Plant gets hit by the down tilt. Still trying to come their way back onto the stage. They finally do. Neutral air, that's gonna make this 107 to 103. King Deity, back throw, 125 to 103. We're gonna just see the side B, and that's gonna hit the Piranha. Nope, barely hit the Piranha Plant, but got deflected by the up B. It's going to be up tilt though, and Rerix gets KO'd. So Criminal with that leadoff win for Buffalo. Got to be Soul number 9 coming out. Immediate jab, 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 and we see the side B. Will not KO the King Deity quite yet, as he's going to try to come back on. Should have the distance. He will not, actually. So that side B from Soul number 9, able to get rid of Criminal. It's going to be down to 4 Amiibo each flat. We see 15 to 0 right now. Jab, 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 but oh, jab and jab missed, actually. So it's going to be 31 to 5 right now. We see 31 to 16. Off special, going to make this 31-39. This is Soul number 9 versus Yo Bennis. Crunchies Ganondorf against Crunchies team. 31 to 57. We see Ganondorf. Nope. Jab, jab, jab from the Pyra again. 31-71. Okay, technically that's not the jab, jab, jab. There's like another move that's actually the jab, jab, rapid. But for just simplicity's sake, that is jab, jab, jab. 47 to 80 right now. Gonna be 47 to 87. We see the side B. It's gonna be Mithra. Switches to Pyra. Able to miss that side B. It's gonna be 60 to 102. Immediate jab, jab, jab afterwards. 60 to 102, side B. Ganondorf still trying to come back on stage. He comes back on. Down throw into, we don't see a forward air follow-up, but we do see a side B from Pyra. 71 to 131. Down there, though, that's going to hit this Pyra in a side B attempt. It's going to be down smash, though, from Soul number 9. 95 to 144. Yo Bennis back onto the stage. We see Mithra, the automatic switch to Mithra. It's going to be back to Pyra. Back on stage. Up B, that's no going to be explosion. Forward tilt out of the parry. Both Amiibo still alive as Yo Bennis, alive at 161%. Down smash, making this 95 to 172. Mithra, Pyra, side B. That will get rid of Yo Bennis. Soul number 9 has 2 KOs. So Heim gonna just wait his time a little, just to come back out. This is a Charizard lead Pokemon trainer, had 18 KOs in the previous season, gotta be 109, and that forward tilt, oh, both hits of the Flare Blitz got parried. 109 to 51 right now is Heim, already taking significant damage. Foresight though, that's gonna get avoided. Forward Smash is gonna miss though. Soul 9 needs to come back onto the stage, will come so with the side B, and that's a switch to Squirtle, so it's gonna be 126 to 86 right now, but Squirtle, side B, able to get rid of Soul 9. Here comes John Peckman for the Ditto Burritos as Buffalo. They are down in this game. It's going to be 0 to 104 right now. It's still 3 versus 3, but Heim taking more significant damage, all that. He needs to switch back to Ivysaur sometime soon, or maybe just avoid getting hit. It's going to be 13 to 115 between the 1AMs. Olimar Amiibo against Pangan Promotron, and that's a down air to get rid of Heim. It's going to be a 3 versus 2 now. So Farm D, Dave K's Dr. Mario. I believe he's been in this league since season 1, but has just been in free agency most of the time. Got to be 49. 71 to 7 right now. We see the side B. That's going to reflect. So the yellow Pikmin actually hurting John Pikmin himself. Got to be 107 to 45 as Farm D, putting significant damage onto 1AM's Olimar. We see the forward air that's going to miss. Down air though. What do we see next? It's going to be up air. John Pikmin getting just bullied around by Farm D. 154 to 56 right now. We're going to just see the back throw, and that is going to make this 2 versus 2. So the Buffalo's Banjo-Kazooie Did I Do coming out right now. It's Farm D. We see the pill. We see the forward smash with the Banjo now. 7 to 99, and Farm D barely comes back onto the stage. Got to be 7 to 104. Down special, but no. Farm D, he's going to be too short. He's going to be short. This is going to be a 1 versus 2 scenario for Cicadas, Olimar, Voyager. So I believe he is temporarily red because both of them use the default color, both him and John Pikmin, so it's going to be 50, 62 to 19 right now. We see the forward throw, followed by no forward smash quite yet. It's going to be out of parry, grenade out of parry. All 5 feathers still remain for Did I Do if he wants to try using one. In the back though for the Ditto Burritos, there is that link still available. Gotta be 80 to 42 right now. We're gonna see 92 to 42. Banjo comes back onto the stage. 92 to 42, it still remains. Out smash gonna put Voyager at 60, followed by, do we see up air? We don't see any up airs actually. Up air gets parried into up tilt from Olimar, into back air. 113 to 60. We see side B. That water Pikmin able to deal some damage. 135, 137, 140 to 60 right now. Olimar, up smash, gonna bring this down to the last Amiibo. It's gonna be Layla versus Voyager. A 60% difference in Olimar. Went for an on-stage up special. That is weird. 0 to 85 right now. Gonna be 0 to 85 between Layla and Voyager. We're gonna wait for the link. That's gonna be back air. 0 to 104 right now as Layla. Neutral air. 0 to 111. We see Olimar forward smash into forward smash getting shielded. The link, he does have that shield available. Forward smash from Layla. The Ditto Burritos are going to win this 5 to 4. Alright, so the Ditto Burritos get a 5-4 victory as we see 2 KOs from Soul number 9. Look at that. It was the evil opposite version of back and forth action. Criminal got that leadoff win. Soul 9 with 2 KOs, and immediately afterwards, back and forth as Heim gets rid of Soul 9. John Pikmin KOs Heim. Pharma D KOs John Pikmin. Did I Do KOs Pharma D. Voyager KOs Did I Do. And Layla KOing Voyager for the game-winning KO. Alright, let's get that screenshot. Let's press that A button real quick as we are halfway done with this round. Coming up next, Veridog's team at Detroit. Alright, so Veridog's team, Detroit. Let's find Detroit's home stage, New Donk City Hall, Battlefield Forum. Is it me or does the frame rate look a little bit choppier on the actual stream? Like, it was kind of looking like this since near the end of Season 3, but I think it's a little bit choppy. We'll see. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, I think it was a little bit choppier. Let me make sure it's actually working real quick. Gonna just, I think we should be fine. Alright, so with that being said, that being done, this is going to be Veridog's team at Detroit, so we are going to see same roster orders, I believe, for both teams. So Veridog's team being managed by Jacob's Imagination. So let's find Carbon Show's Pit first, 910. As we're loading the Amiibo, I'm going to get a quick sip of water, all that, so I'm going to be not as active on the mic for the next 2 minutes. Slot 2 is going to be the Season 3 total KO leader. Net Easy's Olimar, going to be Uproot. So let's bring Uproot real quick, as he has been with his team all 4 seasons. Alright, slot number 3. This is going to be the first round pick from this team. Going to be 1AM's King DD Bob. So here comes Bob. He is trying to solve the Bob emergency. He's going to be in here for this team. Alright, slot number 4. Crunchies, Dr. Mario, Sauce Aldra. Let's find Sauce Aldra real quick. Here he is. Here he comes. There he's going to be. And finally, the 5th Amiibo for his team, going to be Panger's Ganondorf Starless for Very Dog's team. Let's find Starless real quick. Here he is. He is loading, loading, loading. Where is Starless? He is going to be Ganondorf. Alright, so that's going to be Very Dog's team for this game right here. Going to be started for the most part with the brand new King Deity in that slot 3. Same roster we've been seeing all preseason long for Very Dog's team. We'll see how they do. As for their opponent in this match is going to be Detroit. Let's find Detroit real quick. Multiple transactions in the offseason, including that big, huge waiver wire claim on Bloodflame. Going to be Luckman's Brawn Plant coming out first as the leadoff. Bears second round pick from Detroit. So let's find Deku Baba. Where is Luckman? Luckman's going to be down here. Deku Baba, first Amiibo for this team. Coming in right now. In the second slot, we are going to see J9K's King Deity coming at you. He's been with the team all 3 seasons, ready to be back for season number 4. So let's find coming at you. Letter J, J9K. Here he comes. Alright. Uh-oh. Mac Jones is hurt. Mac Jones is hurt. He is grabbing his knee. Mac Jones is grabbing his knee right now. He is down. Like on the football game, Mac Jones is down. He is down. The trainers are looking at him right now just... Ah, shit. Okay, so we're going to break the emergence real quick. The new backup quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers is Adrian Martinez. He is the 2024 UFL MVP with the Birmingham Stallions as they won a championship game over there. He's a pretty decent quarterback, all that. I like him. He was with the Jets practice squad last season, but yeah, he immediately grabs towards his side, all that. Yeah, Brock Purdy and now him. Damn. Okay, so this is probably the worst time to bring in this Amiibo real quick, but here comes Farmed. This is Joe's Violet Amiibo, the first round pick for Detroit in slot number 3. Then in slot 4, going to be 1AM's Pyra Mythra Bloodflame, the huge waiver wire acquisition. Yeah, that game is in a commercial break, all that. We'll see what happens during that, but yeah, traders immediately looking at Mac Jones. Damn. Well, 49ers, don't worry. Adrian Martinez, I believe in Adrian Martinez. You are going to fall in love with Adrian Martinez. Trust me, trust me. If not, do you trade for Kirk Cousins? Duke Fizzle's Pyra Mythra. Sorry, Duke Fizzle's Olimar are going to be the last Amiibo for this team. So we'll see what happens. This is why I shouldn't be live streaming when watching football games, because I'm just going to be reacting too much to the football game. I literally got the football here on the side. Like, here, let me grab my phone real quick, take a picture of what my stream setup looks like. Like, let me grab that screenshot, that picture real quick. Like, yeah. This is going to be the worst photo we ever take, but there we go. Alright. So, all football aside, all of that aside, let's get started with this next match of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We have Very Dog's team at Detroit. 910, Uproot, Bob, Sauce Aldra, and Starless going up against Deku Baba, coming at ya, Farmed, Bloodflame, and Dandori. And as you can see, coming at ya is temporarily pink because he uses the same alt color as Bob. Okay, I think this show just finished like last season or the year before. It was like on CBS. It was called like Bob Hart's Abishola. It's about like, the show took place in Detroit. I think it was about a guy named Bob who like, he was the CEO of a sock factory, all that, like family business, all that. It was a pretty decent show to watch, all that. I don't think I've watched the whole thing though, but I do remember the season finale. The series finale, it was like one of those time skip type of things, but at the end it was like, I love my wife. Like, I like the season finale, even though I felt like it could have been like lasted for like one more season. Still a pretty decent show. Anyways, 910 versus Deku Baba here in this game, going to be 53 to 52 right now. Fourth match again, 53 to 64. We see the down throw, we see the neutral air. Deku Baba currently off stage, and we're going to see, oh, Carbon Show's pit, try to go for the down air. That one is going to land, but it's going to be the weird angle, so it does not spike. 54 to 96 right there. We see Pit trying to go for a forward air, just trying to go off stage. He's going to go high in this recovery and Brawn Plant. That could have been up smash. Instead, he goes for the down special. 70 to 106 right now. 87 to 106. We see the forward air. We're going to see the back throw. So Deku Baba currently off stage right now. Do we see a neutral air? We do not. 87 to 124. We're going to see hit forward smash, but that gets armored by the down special. 101 to 136 right now. Deku Baba going for those down specials, able to space out this pit decently. It's going to be forward smash though, and 910, able to KO Deku Baba, so now coming at you. He's coming at you. I think this is the first time he's had to change his alt color, because this entire time, he's been the only default King Deity, but with the addition of Bob in this Squad Strike into a draft league, Bob is going to have to share that color too. 141, he's going to get KO'd right there, 910. Here comes Net Easy's Olimar Uproot. I think Dandori also has to change color too, because Dandori is also green, so Dandori going to be temporarily red for this match. Going to be 35 to 68, 35 to 71, 35 to 88 right now between Uproot and coming at you. We see the up tilt, we see the up air missing, forward tilt, 56. Okay, looks like the game is back on, 68 to 88 right now, forward tilt. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He was able to stand up. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. 78 to 116. It's going to be 78 to 117. We're going to see coming at you, coming back onto the stage. We see up smash. It's going to be just the up smash again. So it's going to be 86 to 129. Up smash from the Allmark going to make this 86 to 145. Coming at you, still alive, as we've gone about 3 minutes so far in this game. No, 2 minutes so far. Coming at you, just stalling in the air, trying to avoid anything from Uproot, and we're going to see Uproot. The up smash gets parried, but that one's going to land, and coming at you will get KO'd. Uproot getting that KO, so now here comes Joe's Byleth farmed. The first round pick for Detroit in this game is going to be 111 to 15. We're going to see just Uproot coming back onto the stage. It's going to be 111 to 24, but farmed already at 62%, 76%. The Pikmin order right now, it's going to be red, blue, purple. 111 to 85 right now. There's a realistic chance that Uproot could get its KO right here. It's going to be 111 to 103. We see the side B. Okay, farmed able to get KO, but now Bob coming out right now for Very Dog's team. This could be an easy picking for Bob. Going to be 18 to 117. And we see the up tilt. Will Bob go for the up air? He goes for forward air instead. Farmed is currently off stage, but he should be able to come back. Yes, he will. Forward tilt going to get shielded. That's going to be forward tilt missing. Down tilt, we're going to see King D with a forward tilt, and that will KO farmed. Here comes Blood Flame for Detroit. Blood Flame, immediate forward smash, going to put Bob at 54. We see the down special switching to Mithra. Forward smash gets parried. Bob with the up tilt, second Bob up tilt gets parried. 66 to 29 right now, 67 to 38 right now as Bob at 67%. Gonna be 67, 79 to 50 right now. We're gonna see Blood Flame steal the Mithra. Do we see Blood Flame switch to the Pyro anytime soon? Gonna be 85, 95 to 69. Now we see Pyro coming out. Up smash is gonna get shielded right there. We see up tilt into up air, but up air misses from Bob. Neutral special from Blood Flame, gonna put Bob at 108%, 108 to 79. We see forward tilt, 108 to 90. As that Gordo, it misses. Mithra swapped in. We see jab, jab, jab getting shielded. Up special though. Bob is currently off stage, so we see Blood Flame gonna get hit by the forward air. 125 to 105 right now. And forward smash, Blood Flame will KO Bob. So here comes Sauce Ultra Furry Dogs' team. Down to 2 Amiibo each right now, but as you can see, there's a huge percentage lead for Very Dogs' team in this game. Gonna be 10 to 109. Forward smash, Sauce Ultra currently off stage. Down special though, 26 to 113. We're gonna see Bob. It's gonna be the out of parry. Up smash, 26 to 0 as Dandori has a 1 versus 2 scenario for Detroit in this game against Very Dogs' team. After Sauce Ultra, there is still Starless, but oh, Dandori gonna bring this down to the last Amiibo thanks to that down KO against Sauce Ultra. So now it's gonna be beat down to Starless versus Dandori, 0% each right now. This is Panger's Dandorf against Duke Fizzle's Olimar. Very Dodge's team, Detroit, has Starless already taking 50, 53. Another up smash though, Dandori at 80%. It's a white Pikmin, a purple Pikmin, a red Pikmin available for his Olimar, and he's gonna go for the second down air. That is gonna hit. It's not the sweet spot, but that's able to be a KO as boom. Detroit, they able to come back with Dandori. They able to win this game 5-4. All right. So this was gonna be some beautiful back and forth action, but at the very end of the script, Dandori turns the game around, making sure that beautiful back and forth action gets turned at the last moment. 2 KOs at Detroit. They win this 5-4. Hello, Jacob. How you doing? All right, let's see. That was 5, 6, 7. Okay, that was game 7. So we're gonna do 2 more before we exit out and come back in. All right, coming up next, this is going to be Edmonton at Miami. So let's find the Miami 69ers home stage. Pirate ship, Omega form. So let's see. Yeah, Edmonton versus Miami, Fun Gang versus Boston. Those are going to be the next 2 games. So your Season 3 champions, we're going to see a bunch of their bench Amiibo in this game so far. So for the first time in this Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, we're going to see 1AM's Zelda Shiori Novella. This is going to be a new and improved version of the Zelda Amiibo, trying to possibly surpass Yuri in terms of performance. In slot number 2, we're going to see this was the first round pick, I believe, from this team, Joe's Steve, I Am Steve. So let's find I Am Steve real quick. This team had a Steve back in the first season of Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. That was Nightmare Steve Zerby. So let's find, where is I Am Steve? Here he is. Alright, looks like the Rams are in the red zone in the game now. Alright, Joseph's Piranha Plant. Gonna be in the next slot right here, so let's find Parenti. I think that's what it's called. Parenti. Yeah, Parenti. That sounds like a... Yeah, that sounds better now. Yeah. That makes sense. Parenti, Jacob's Piranha Plant. Let's find him real quick. Where is he? Joseph's Piranha Plant Amiibo. Alright, in the number 4 slot, we are going to see Edmonton made a waiver wire claim on this Amiibo, and they were the only team to make that waiver wire claim. And if anyone else, literally anyone else, made a waiver wire claim on this Amiibo, they would have gotten it because Edmonton, being the champion, they have the lowest priority on the waiver wire, but nobody else took a chance on this Amiibo. So Viri's Hero Ike gonna be on Edmonton now, the defending champion. He struggled as the leadoff, especially during the huge losing streak that Team Instinct suffered. But all Team Instinct, they disbanded, went to other teams. We just saw Bloodflame with Detroit right now. Another waiver wire claim as she fell past the expansion draft 2. But the last Amiibo for this team. This Amiibo has been with the team since season number 1, has gotten the occasional start, but Dracula Flow, Michaela's Mii Brawler, gonna be coming in right now. So the regular 5 starters for Edmonton, we're not gonna see them in this game, so no Crouch, no Doofinator, no Ascent, no AI Sonic, no Betterness. There is one more Amiibo on this team, also on the bench, that's gonna be B-Fans Power Mythra Galaxia as Edmonton. They will need to release at least one Amiibo from the roster between now and the start of the regular season to get them from 11 to 10. We'll see who that could possibly be, all that, but the next roster to be loaded, it's going to be the Miami 69ers. So, let's find him real quick. This is going to be the number 1 overall pick in the draft, and with that said, with the first overall pick in the Season 4 draft, the Miami 69ers select Lil Nas X, Toon Link from the Buffalo. That is the number 1 overall pick in the draft. As we're going to see Doveman's Little Mac Yamcha going to be in the next slot right here. So let's find Doveman real quick. Here we go. Rams just got a touchdown. Alright, slot number 3. That's going to be Joe's Falco de Boomin, a selection from the expansion draft. I believe he was in the bench for Team Instinct all of last season. Did not get any action, but de Boomin, he's going to be over here right there. By the way, random question for Joe and the Buffalo, if y'all are still here. Do y'all plan to expect a gentleman agreement, Falco versus Falco situation with the Boomin and the job, or nah? Sorry, not Joe, but Jim and the Buffalo. Because Jim is the manager of the Miami 69ers. Slot number 4, another Team Instinct product. This is going to be, another product from one of the folded teams. This is going to be PGX's Richter Sub-Zero, but this time from the 8-bit bot. So let's find Sub-Zero real quick. Here he is. He's about to be coming in and loading. Alright. And then finally, slot number 5. This is going to be Panger's Joker Gengalzo, the man on the thumbnail himself. Let's find Gengalzo. He had 2 KOs in the previous game, including the game winner for the Miami 69ers. He got the thumbnail, and now we're going to see him in slot number 5. Alright. So, your Season 3 champions, Edmonton, against a team who earned the number 1 overall pick in the draft, the Miami 69ers. Edmonton versus Miami, Shiori, Lil Nas X, they're going to be your leadoffs. Let's get started. Your full roster orders for Edmonton going to be Shiori Novella, I Am Steve, Parenti, Ike, and Dracula Flow, going up against Lil Nas X, Yamcha, Da Boomin, Sub-Zero, and Gengalzo. This is going to be Shiori's first appearance in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Even though she didn't start with Edmonton at all last season, she received some off-season training from 1AM. So we're going to see her, a new and improved version of Shiori, despite the fact we never saw the old version at all last season. It's going to be 15 to 18 right now. Shiori, we're going to see out of parry. It's going to be neutral air, neutral special. 25 to 31. We see forward smash getting shielded. Up throw into, nope, down air from Shiori. Forward smash misses. We see up smash. Do we see up air follow-up? We will not. Down special though. That was point blank. It's going to miss though. 42 to 82. Shiori trying to come back onto the stage. All right. We see the, nope, no forward smash. 51 to 82 right now. We're going to see her come back onto the stage. We see the forward smash, and that is going to KO Lil Nas X. So Shiori, able to get her first KO in her first appearance. Here comes Yamcha, Duffman's Little Mac Amiibo. He spent last season with the Chaos Corp, and now we see down throw into neutral air. 51 to 38 as Little Mac has 3 bars of KO punch so far. Forward tilt, that's going to send Shiori off stage. Shiori coming back on. All right, we're going to see Little Mac up throw. Do we see up smash? We don't. It's going to be forward tilt. Little Mac has about half meter so far, but Shiori back on stage at 88%. We're going to see the dash attack, Shiori at 100, and we're going to see just, nope, up smash, no, forward smash, actually, that's going to get rid of Shiori, and now I am Steve, and I have to deal with Little Mac with full meter, or I can just hit him with that forward air, get rid of him. It's 4 versus 3, Joe, Steve versus Joe Falco. I am Steve versus Daboomin. We're going to see Daboomin, he's going to come back on stage, forward smash, 59 to 0 right now as Miami. They're down, but if they can get this KO on I Am Steve, that can help them catch up. So it's going to be 76 to 0 right now. We're going to see 96 to 13. Let's see. Falco with those lasers. That's going to put a little extra damage on I Am Steve. This Steve still has wooden tools, by the way, but that's a bomb. And that's not going to... Oh, dear. I am Steve. I just blew myself up with flint and steel. Oh, and Daboomin, he reflected Peranti's spike ball. That was able to put some damage onto this Piranha Plant. So Daboomin, he will be credited with that KO because it is a regular self-destruct. Gonna be 40 to 115. Looks like the Niners just fumbled on the kickoff. It's gonna be 40 to 0 right now. Ah, nah, they didn't. 55 to 0 right now. We're going to see the get up attack from this plant. 55 to 12 right now. We see a side special. That's not going to do anything. 65 to 20 as Sub-Zero. We forgot to mention, but Sub-Zero is out right now for the Miami 69ers. Going to be 65 to 46. 65 to 63. Spike ball. That's going to put Sub-Zero at 80. It's going to be 76 to 80 right now. We're going to see Peranti coming back onto the stage. Joseph's Piranha Plant. Down smash from Sub-Zero into, what do we see? Side B. That's going to miss, actually. 96 to 91 right now, as we're going to have the spike ball missing again. 109 to 91 right now. Edmonton is in the lead once again with that 1 stock lead. So Miami, they need to catch up with against Edmonton. There's a hero and there's a Mii Brawler behind for this team. It's going to be 135 to 103 as Peranti comes back onto the stage. 147 to 103 right now as we see forward smash. Sub-Zero going to make this down to Amiibo each right now. Sean McVay is throwing that challenge flag in the game right now. Going to be 55. 40 right now. Sorry, 40 to 103 right now. 49 to 103 as Viri's hero Ike. Oh no! Sub-Zero just self-destructed. It's going to come down to the last Amiibo, so Galzo once again has a 1 versus 2 scenario. Panger's Joker Amiibo, can he do it again? It's going to be 90, 103 to 13 right now. We see Joker, he's going to, oh, that's going to be 4 tilts colliding. 103 to 30 right now. Joker has about 40% of the meter right now. Takes a huge side B, and Hero has a full charge fireball available too. But forward smash, that's gonna get rid of Ike. And again, Galzo versus Dracula Flow, a 63% deficit. But this Joker about to get Arsene available. Now he has Arsene. 14 to 70 right now. This could get fun. 20 to 96 now, but the Mii Brawler gonna come back on stage. Down special. Mii Brawler's gonna be too far. Galzo does it again. Panger's Joker with a 2-stock comeback as Galzo wins this for the Miami 69ers 5-4. Galzo starting to become one of the big stars of this preseason, but look at this. It was gonna be beautiful back and forth action as we saw Shiori, Yamcha, Steve, Daboomin, Peranti, Sub-Zero, and Ike getting KOs, but then Galzo ripping off 2 KOs at the end to reverse that beautiful back and forth action near the end. Galzo wins this for the Miami 69ers 5-4. Alright, we got one more game before we go back and come back in again. It looks like Mac Jones is back on the field. I am a little bit surprised. Mac Jones able to actually play after that. Okay. Yes, the man on the thumbnail himself, Galzo, he delivers once again. Galzo fans, they are feasting tonight. Alright, Fun Gang versus Boston. We're going to be at Hollow Bastion. This is the stage that Boston chose, so let's find Fun Gang's roster real quick. Mazaka Tua is the general manager of this team, and once again, Patereras Luigi Louisiana gonna be the leadoff for this team. So let's find him real quick. So let's find this Luigi. In slot number 2, we are going to see, this is gonna be the first round pick from Fun Gang. It's gonna be the Buffaloes Violet the Farm. So let's find the farm. For farm, how many more victims will the farm have? How many Amiibo will visit the farm this time? We're gonna find that out. But in slot 3, there's gonna be 14 J Masters, gonna be Dark Pit, Pity Bitch. This was the Amiibo acquired in the trade in which Fun Gang sent Pent 1 over to JG Wentworth. In slot 4, gonna be Geralt, so Victex Sephiroth Amiibo. Let's find him real quick. He was selected in the expansion draft, one of the expansion draft selections that was a current free agent. As we see him coming down. And now the last Amiibo gonna be Lucille's Banjo-Kazooie Urshifu, getting his first bit of action ever since Season 1, back when he was with Toronto. Oh wait, I scored way too far. Where's the letter L? Gonna be Lucille L. Where is Banjo? Gonna be towards the top actually. Urshifu. Alright, I keep dropping this power saves. Alright, then on the other side of things, this is going to be a home game for the Boston Brawlers. So let's bring in Boston real quick. Once again, their leadoff going to be 1AM's Me Sword Fighter House MD. It's House MD. No longer with the Celia fans, he is now with the Boston Brawlers. And then in slot 2, it's going to be an actual Mii Brawler, Amalgamate Mii Brawler Yummers, selected from the Dynamic Divorce this offseason. So let's find her real quick. Sorry, find him real quick. Yummers. In slot 3, we're going to see Planetar's Olimar Agent P. This was the second round pick. Actually, no, this was the first round pick from Boston. So let's find Agent P real quick. By the way, if Boston makes it to the playoffs this season, I don't want to hear a single one of you saying we want Boston. I do not want to hear a single one of you saying we want Boston in the chat, okay? You already know what happens when you say we want Boston in the chat, so do not make that mistake. Anyways, Planetar, gonna be the Olimar Agent P. Let's find him real quick. In slot 4, we're gonna see C Sharp's Mario, Les Blues. So gonna be the Mario himself, selected in the second round by Boston. Where is he? Mario. Yes, Mario, the man himself. Here he comes. And then in the last slot for Boston, we are going to see in that final slot, Obsesses Ganondorf Quandale Dingle. So let's find Quandale Dingle real quick. Here he comes. He was selected from Edmonton in the expansion draft, but here's the thing. Edmonton forgot to actually protect an Amiibo. They ran out of time because the thing is, in this expansion draft, if you're an expansion team, you get 24 hours to pick your Amiibo, but if you get an Amiibo selected from your team, you get 12 hours to protect another one, so it's about a 36-hour maximum cycle, all that. But we have going to be the Fun Gang at Boston, a fun matchup between two expansion teams. Alright. Let's get started. Louisiana, House MD, they're going to be your leadoffs. We also have the Farm, Petty Bitch, Geralt, Urshifu, and then Yummers, Agent P, Les Blues. Let's begin. Gonna get the sip of water real quick, trying to smuggle one in. Alright, so Louisiana versus House MD as Boston. They are one of 3 teams to use a regular ranked stage in Season 4 Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. The other 2 are the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts using Small Battlefield and Dynamic Divorce using the regular form of Northern Cave. Even though Red plus Blue is also on Northern Cave, they are sticking with the Omega form. Luigi Misfire, able to come back onto the stage, does not hit House MD. It's 70 to 56 right now. We see a 4th row, 70 to 69. House comes back onto the stage. It's going to be 70 to 69 still, as we see House. He is not going to do anything. One issue with House is he has a low offensive value. The offensive value is literally only 3. Like, I'm dead serious. 74 to 78, as we see forward tilt from Luigi. 74 to 89. Luigi gonna miss that back throw, but now he lands one here. House currently off stage. Louisiana stays on to the stage. Gonna be 85 to 104. Back throw. Nope, back air. Gets parried. Nothing out of them from House. House comes back onto the stage after dash attack. Did not land all the hits. 89 to 122 right now between these two leadoffs as House forward smash. He's gonna win this leadoff interaction for Boston, and now the Farm coming in for Boston. Up special into up air, and the Farm. House MD, you're getting a visit to the Farm. So gonna be 4 mil each right now. The farm versus Yummers. We see 22 to 14. Neutral special again. 41 to 14. Back here from the farm. Gonna make this 41-27. Side B 41-49. We're gonna see off special. No follow up, but oh no! Yummers. He decides to voluntarily go to the farm as he self-destructs. 41 to 24 right now between these two Amiibo. We see the side B from Agent P, 41 to 43. Out special, we see the side B, Agent P, already at 74 right now as the farm for Fun Gang. Gonna be 44 to 86. We're gonna see just the side B, Agent P at 103% now. Let's see what's next. 44 to 103. Forward smash gets parried, but this one, it's going to be a up tilt. Do we see up air to follow? We see side B, and the farm has 3 KOs for Fun Gang. I think it's 3. We see, oh, Les Blues missed the last hit of that ladder. That would have been able to get rid of the farm. Going to be 76-13 right now. Mario, can he get a ladder again? Going to be 89. 98 to 24 right now. We see side B. It's going to be 4 tilt from the Mario, though. 106 to 24. And now the farm, he finally gets KO'd, but that is 3 KOs from the farm in this game. Gonna be 0 to 47. We see Mario, forward smash, gonna be 18, 36 to 47, 45 to 47 right now, 54, 64 to 47. Back air though, that could send Pity Bitch off stage, but he should be able to come back onto the stage. 77 to 47 as Les Blues starting to move a little. 85 to 60% right now. Gonna be 85 to 77 with the forward smash. Let's see. Neutral air. 93 to 77. Down special again. Dark Pit comes back onto the stage. Gonna be 93 to 77. We see a down throw into the neutral air. 93 to 97 right now between the two Amiibo. Forward air though. That's gonna... No! Mario will survive. Actually, I'm wrong. He comes back. He's not able to come back. Quandale Dingle has a 1 versus 3 scenario for the Boston Brawlers. Gonna be 110 to 10 right now. We see Ganondorf, forward tilt. That won't get rid of the Dark Pick quite yet as we see the Dark Pick slowly come back onto the stage for Fun Gang. Up tilt's gonna miss. 130 to 21% right now. It's gonna be 130 to 43. 130 to 43. Down tilt though, that's gonna get rid of this Dark Pick. Gonna be 0 to 43 right now as Geralt coming in right now. 0 to 57. 15 to 57. Doria, that's gonna put Geralt at 45% right now. We see forward tilt, gonna be 60 to 57. Ganondorf with the Doria, 86 to 57 right now as Geralt has that wing activated for Fun Gang. We're gonna see forward up throw into the snap, gonna be 86 to 84. Red explosion, does that land? And down smash misses out of parry for Quandale Dingle. Gonna be 86 to 110 right now. Back throw, do we see up smash? We see Doria. Quandale Dingle has 2 KOs as he brings us down to the last Amiibo. This could possibly turn garbage time into prime time. Gonna be 30, 49, 24, forward air from the Banjo, gonna make this 49 to 143. We see Ganondorf, it's gonna be up smash though, and Urshifu able to make sure that there is no comeback. Fun Gang will defeat Boston 5 to 4. Alright. 3 KOs from the farm. Les Blues got a KO. We saw the Dark Pit with a KO 2, House with the lead-off win. Urshifu getting the game-winning KO, and Quandale Dingle. 2 KOs in garbage time to bring this down to the last Amiibo, all that. But the farm, he sent House, he sent Yummers, and he sent Agent P to the farm, but Yummers voluntarily walked to the farm on his own accord with that self-destruct. Alright, let's head to the next game right now, as we're actually going to exit real quick. We have 4 games remaining to our schedule, but we need to reset real quick just to make sure that we don't run out of Amiibo to scan. Alright, Squad Strike. Coming up next is going to be Amiibo Engage at Toronto, by the way. So Toronto, home stage, going to be Temple, Battlefield Form. So it's going to be 5 versus 5. So let's bring them in. Let's bring these in. We're going to see that Mario, Dr. Mario duo of Jacob and Dr. Crockpot being loaded in for Amiibo Engage. So let's find them real quick. Where is Jacob? Actually, I'm going to be off the microphone for a minute. When we come back in about 2 to 3 minutes, we will have the next match between Amiibo Engage and Toronto.
Pokemon Trainer. Rosalina and Luma. Thomas.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 4, Preseason Round 3, as we are about to get started with game number 10 out of 13 for tonight. The last 4 games in tonight's schedule are going to be Amiibo Engage at Toronto, which we have here on the screen, the Critical Crashers at Green Bay, the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts at the Chaos Corp, and then they close the night out, the Cinnabon Splitters at Ottawa. So, we have Jacob, Dr. Crockpot, Doodlebob, Zelkov, and Raikou as Doodlebob going to be making their debut for Amiibo Engage. As for Toronto, we're going to see the same roster order as we did in the previous round in Preseason Round 2. So it is going to be Flazer Owo, Neosis, Kaleen, and Mordes. Owo is a first round draft pick from Toronto, selected by Luckman themselves, Luckman's Rosalina. They were on the thumbnail in the first round stream, all that, because, okay, I didn't know what to use, and I was like, hey, let me use this as a sample, and I really liked using the Rosalina as a sample, so I just made that the actual thumbnail. Alright, but we're going to see that Mario, Dr. Mario, 1-2 Punch as Doodlebob making their Amiibo Engage debut. Zelkov, Raikou going to clear up the roster. Let's begin. Alright, so up, left, right, down, A. Your leadoffs are going to be Jacob versus Flazer Draw. Luckman is experimenting with the Rosalina, by the way, so that's where we're seeing that Rosalina still in the number 2 slot. Trying to see how Rosalina can do. So far, I think the results have been somewhat decent. Gonna be Jacob, Flazer Draw, starting off right now as we have immediate switch to Charizard from Flazer Draw. This is an Ivysaur lead Pokemon trainer, by the way. Gonna be 12 to 39, 28 to 39 as Charizard. Starting to juggle this Mario a little bit, but we're gonna see Jacob, 56%. What we see, forward smash, but that's gonna be a switch to Squirtle. So Squirtle immediately coming out for Flazer Draw. Gonna be 73 to 55 right now. Up smash, Jacob at 93%. We see Ivysaur coming out right now as this Pokemon trainer. I noticed it in the previous game, but he likes to switch a lot. Gonna be 107 to 55. Forward smash. Ivysaur off stage, but most importantly, Charizard's gonna be coming out now. Gonna be 107, 134 as Jacob gets KO'd. Flazer Draw gets that KO leadoff win against Jacob. Gonna be 0 to 102 right now. Dr. Crockpot coming back on stage, avoids a down air from that Charizard. Oh no. Oh yeah, okay, he is not gonna self-destruct. Gonna be 0, 7 to 102. Dr. Mario back onto the stage, 20 to 147. He will come back onto the stage this time though. Charizard has, now he goes for a flare but gets interrupted by the pill. Gonna be 39 to 123. Dr. Mario, back throw. Charizard still alive at 146%. 39 to 152. We're going to see 39 152. We're going to see down throw. Do we see Flare Blitz? We do not quite yet. Flazer Draw is still alive at 179%. Gotta be 46 to 192. Can Dr. Crockpot get the KO? 46 to 198. Charizard almost at 200. He's still alive at 204. Switch to Squirtle, and Dr. Crockpot gets the KO. So it's gonna be Owo coming out right now. Luckman's Rosalina Amiibo. Gonna be 69 to 0 right now. We're gonna see Dr. Crockpot back air, but up smash under Rosalina. 84 to 15 right now. Down air into forward tilt. Luma is right behind them, and we're gonna see just Dr. Crockpot try to go off stage. Gets a little bit extra damage with the end hit of the down special. 84 to 53, but forward smash. That is 2 KOs from Dr. Crockpot now, as now we're gonna see Amiibo Engage currently in the lead against Toronto. Gonna be 97 to 0 right now between Dr. Crockpot and Neosis. Gonna be 97 to 16. This is the second appearance from the Shulk ever since Season 1, the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, where this Shulk, he was a closer, led Toronto in KOs in Season 1, but back then, Toronto went 6-10, gonna be 129-28. Forward Smash is gonna get rid of Dr. Crockpot, gonna be down to 3 Amiibo right now, as Doodlebob is gonna make his debut for Amiibo Engage. Gonna be 13-28 right now. We're gonna see Doodlebob. It's gonna be up throw, followed by up smash, gonna miss. Doodlebob is coming off his career best season, by the way. Had another 17 KO season, I think, or maybe it was 15, not sure, but it's gonna be 47-71. We're gonna see Doodlebob coming back down. It's gonna be 60-71 right now, as we see neutral air again from Neosis. Smash, that's gonna miss. Forward smash is gonna miss, but it's gonna be up throw. 70-84 right now. Lucas is that's not gonna be a down smash with lands. 85-84 right now between Doodlebob and Neosis. Off stage, and Shulk not gonna try to hit this Shulk off stage. Gonna be 85-86. What do we see next? Gonna be down tilt, forward tilt, 85-112. We're gonna see Lucas up smash and misses, down smash from Shulk. He is trying to get his second KO. Neutral air, not gonna land. 97-112. Shulk is going to get the Smash Minato, but that could possibly backfire on him. He's going to be 108-112. He does get the KO, but now Shulk needs to cancel his Minato or just let it run out. Jab, 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 and that's actually going to be a KOing jab, jab, jab from Zelkov. The Smash Minato was still active, and that probably backfired on the Shulk, but he does get the KO at least. Jab, jab, jab again. Kayleen off stage. This is Carbon shows Samus coming out right now for Toronto. Gonna be 27-25. We're gonna see the Samus is gonna be neutral air, followed by what comes next. Warden. It's going to interrupt a charge shot attempt from this Samus. Got to be 17-58 right now, 34-58. This is Soy Sauce's Koopaling, by the way. Zelkov, 61-58. We see jab, jab, jab again. 61-71. It's going to be Morden waiting for the Samus to come back onto the stage as we see it's going to be a grab missing. Jab, jab, jab. Yes. Jab, jab, jab. Kayleen off stage right now. Neutral special just attempted to try to do something. 61-84 right now. It's going to be 75-84 down air. 75-98. It's going to be neutral air. It's colliding with each other. 85-106. We're going to see just the jab, jab, jab again from Morden. Going to be 85-115. It's going to be down throw. It's going to be, we're going to see Morden with the side B. It's going to miss. 105-115 right now. 2 Amiibo each in this scenario. We see Samus, back throw, Morden, Zelkov off stage, off special. That is not going to hit the Samus. 123-105. Down tilt. Going to make this 136. Okay, so Zelkov gets KO'd right there. Gonna be Raikou coming out. A 1 versus 2 scenario for Amiibo Engage. This is the Season 1 playoff MVP back when she was with the Ditto Burritos. Gonna be 24-117. We see forward smash. That's gonna get rid of Kayleen. It's gonna come down to the last Amiibo now. Raikou versus Mordes. 24-12 right now. Mordes, she's been the leadoff for most seasons, but the thing is she was on the bench all last season for 8-bit bots. She is here now with Toronto, was claimed in the waiver wire system. That's why Toronto is able to have her right now. 83-12 right now, 90-12 right now. So we're going to see dash attack, Mordes off stage, 90-33. We're going to see just down smash, 106-33 right now. We're going to see Violet come back onto the stage. It's going to be back throw, 114-33. Violet comes back onto the stage, 126-33. It's going to be down special, forward tilt, 126-47. 129-47. We see the up smash. That is going to be all 3 hits getting parried. So Mordes able to parry all the hits of the Violet up smash. Going to be 129-65. Down smash though. Mordes gets a game-winning KO for Toronto as they're going to win this 5-4. Alright. So Mordes with the game-winning KO for Toronto. They're going to win this 5-4. 2 KOs from Dr. Crockpot, 2 KOs from Neosis, but after that, it was back and forth action as Zelkov, Kayleen, Raikou, Mordes, they all get KOs. Flazer draw with that leadoff win. Doodlebob does not get a KO in his debut with Amiibo Engage, but I think it's just a little bit of a dud that he has, you know, a little bit of starter woes, all that, because new team, new method, all that. This is a 3rd different team in 2 seasons. Started last season with the Time Zone Squad, traded to the Novas, and then selected here to Amiibo Engage. Alright. Let me make sure I got the screenshot real quick. This is the first time we do this in tonight's stream. Let's see, we've had 10 games, 10 screenshots. Alright. Let's press that A button real quick. Let's head to our next game as we're going to see the Critical Crashers at Green Bay. So let's go over here real quick. Alright, press that. Okay, so I'm going to be back in a couple of minutes real quick because my phone keeps going off, all that. I'm going to check to see what that is real quick. We're still going to run the last 3 games of Squad Strike tonight, but let me just check on that real quick. We're going to put John Josh Allen in the middle as I will be back in about 3 minutes. Alright, sorry about that. It wasn't nothing much. Alright, so I did get a little more water since we were back. So let me get some water too. Let's remove the giant Josh Allen as match number 11 for tonight. We're going to see the Critical Crashers at Green Bay. We already chose the home stage for Green Bay. So let's see. Soy Sauce's King DD Chaos King, the number 2 overall pick in this draft. Going to be the leadoff once again for Critical. So let's find them real quick. I think all of Soy Sauce's Amiibo are in an active roster right now here in this preseason. Let's see. Yeah, they sent 4 Amiibo since they... Okay. All trainers were able to send 3 Amiibo, but the thing is, if this was your first time sending, you were able to send 1 extra Amiibo. This is the first time we see Soy Sauce sending an Amiibo, so let's see. Chaos King, number 2 overall pick of the draft. Zelkov, we just saw them with Amiibo Engage. Thanatos, that is Soy Sauce's Pit. They're on the Ditto Burritos roster right now, I believe. And Doomed Yuri, they're a starter for Red Post Blue, all that. Alright. So, the number 2 overall pick, gonna be Chaos King. Let's bring in Chaos King real quick. Here he comes. Alright, in slot number 2, it's going to be Dupe Fizzles Lucas Party 3. So let's find Party 3 real quick. Dupe has been sent into this league ever since the beginning, I believe. Alright. So where is Party 3? Dupe Fizzle, Party 3. Here he comes. By the way, thank you guys for your patience, all that, as we load all this Amiibo. Whenever we do get to regular season, I think what I want to do is I want to put like a little bit of content in like the middle, all that. Not exactly brain rot, but maybe like one game that's like running, something like that. Just to have like something to watch while I'm loading the Amiibo. It wouldn't exactly be like intermission. It would probably be like something shorter than the intermissions we've been doing before. But Rap Jam's Hero Freak gonna be the next Amiibo coming out right now. He has been a long time member of Ditto Burritos, but did not get protected in the expansion draft, having a bit of down year. He can still do those type of fast KOs though. Let's see if we see one here. MLL 456's Link, Gloom Edge, did not start last season, was on the bench all last season. In Season 2, he was with the Time Zone Squad in the second half of the season, was the leadoff for the second half for that team. As the Time Zone Squad, they finished Season 2 with the worst record in the league. They would have gotten number 1 overall pick, but there were expansion teams, 5 expansion teams, so they picked at number 6. They were able to draft Nightmare's Isabel Aika, but then Aika was traded to the Chaos Corp, where she is right now. But of course, the Time Zone Squad, they got that extra first round pick as they were able to get Nightmare's King DD Pancakes. Alright, 5th and final Amiibo for his team. This is going to be a member from the 456 Squadron, Frostbite's Ganondorf Grim Knight. Also having one of his best seasons with a team that only went 6-10, but he's here now with the Critical Crashers. Alright. As per Green Bay, I did not close my door actually. Let me close that real quick, just for sound doesn't leak. Alright, as for Green Bay, once again, another home game for Green Bay. Same home stage as the previous season. Instead of the Lilac Cruise being in space though, it's just above the skies of Green Bay. So let's find Zorch's Jigglypuff Pink Furby as this team, having more of a focus on those low tier Amiibo. They did replace their Link in the off season because they lost Your Mom in the expansion draft. I think they lost Your Mom to the Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts. And let's see, if we look at the Fantasy Feed Enthusiast roster, we will actually see Your Mom as a starter in slot number 5. That's going to be the next game from now. In slot 2, we're going to see Jim's Young Link, Young Thug. So let's find Young Thug real quick. No, Young Link. He has Jim also has a Toon Link in this league, but Toon Link is currently a undrafted free agent. There were 3 Toon Links in this, 3 or 4 Toon Links in this league, I believe, in the draft class, but only one of them got selected number 1 overall. There's still 1AMs, Jims, and I believe White Cheeses as well. But let's see. White Cheese, we're going to see a link, so let's press that real quick. Alright. Oh yeah, and because because Blue Link is back, Quadruple X is currently the default color, so the regular blue Link. Alright, slot number 4, we're going to see Very Doggish's Mario Amiibo, so let's bring in Lasagna. Alright. And slot number 5, this is going to be Panger's King DD Chuck E. Cheese, as we have less Amiibo coming in for Green Bay right now. Where is he? Green Bay, Panger, King DD, Chuck E. Cheese. Here he is, right here. And let's bring him in. 3 games remaining to this round. Let's get started with the first of those 3 games right now. Game number 11 of preseason round 3, the Critical Crashers at the Green Bay Crackers. Let's begin. So we're going to have Chaos King, Party 3, Freak, Gloom Edge, and Grim Knight going up against Pink Furby, Young Thug, Quadruple X, Lasagna, and Chuck E. Cheese. Alright.
3, 2, 1, go!
So your leadoff's Chaos King, Pink Furby. We're going to see the Jigglypuff just trying to roll left and right. I do believe that Jigglypuff performs slightly better on the battlefield form than the Omega form stages. In theory, you would think, okay, Jigglypuff would be able to like roll around the entire Omega, but it just doesn't really work on the Omega. Gonna be 36 to 59. Pink Furby already at 82% right now, already taking massive damage against the number 2 overall pick in this draft. Gonna be 36 to 102. Pink Furby comes back onto the stage, but that's gonna be side B. That's gonna be a rest, but the King Dedede still alive. He will get that down special. He will get that down smash, so able to get rid of Pink Furby. Young Thug coming out right now, but Chaos King taking 85, 86, 87, just big damage. Finally, that feather comes off at 89%. Young Thug, this is Jim's Young Link Amiibo, 110 to 0 right now as the Young Link has a bomb. He throws it, 110 to 26 right now. We're going to see up tilt, we see neutral air, 129 to 40 right now between these two Amiibo. We're going to see the up air from the Young Link. Chaos King will survive the up air. It's going to be 150 to 40 right now. Back throw, Chaos King still alive at 159. And he is not coming back. So Chaos King has 2 kills in the leadoff. We're going to see Quadruple X, temporarily the default color of Link because both Links are black. Off smash, that's going to get rid of Chaos King after 2 leadoff KOs. So here comes Party 3. This is going to be Duke Fizzles, Lucas Amiibo. Try going for a PK freeze right there immediately. Going to be 38 to 0 right now between these two. Of course, we're going to see Critical Crashers. They have a 1 Amiibo lead right now over Green Bay. 72 to 3 right now. We're going to see just the Lucas taking 87% now already. Going to be 87. 104 to 3. Link up smash misses. We're going to see another up smash. This one is not going to KO quite yet, but I think one more up smash and it will get the job done. 3 Amiibo each right now is Quadruple X, closing that gap. Down tilt into forward air, followed by up smash. Last hit hits. Freak is out right now for the Critical Crashers, by the way. Going to be 36 to 23, 51 to 23. We're going to see up smash missing. Forward tilt, 51 to 37. 51 to 59, and Freak tried to go in for the down air, gets hit by the up special instead. Up smash from Quadruple X. There is a chance that this Link could possibly get 3 KOs for Green Bay. It's going to be 77 to 72. He comes back onto the stage. Freak tried to go off stage. 77 to 72 right now between these two Amiibo. Up smash. Freak is still alive at 96, 97%. As we see Link, he is going to go for up smash. That time is going to get missed. This one is going to get hit on the last hit only. 105 to 74 right now. Another up smash. Freak still alive, but the next up smash would be a KO if he can land it, which is going to be a KO. And yes, Quadruple X has 3 KOs right now for Green Bay. Going to be 0 to 72 right now between him and Gloom Edge. Gloom Edge with a forward smash. So this would have been a black Link versus a black Link, but because Gloom Edge is also black, Quadruple X, when he is the wrong color, gets KO'd right there, but that is going to be a 3 KO performance to even this game. It's going to be Gloom Edge versus Lasagna coming out right now. Going to be 2 Amiibo each between Critical Crashers and Green Bay. 37 to 49. It's going to be 46, 68 to 27 right now. We're going to see the side B getting parried. Side B again, 68 to 37. As we're going to see very large Mario, forward smash, Gloom Edge off stage, the Mario, and this Link. He is going to be able to come back 91 to 51 right now between these two. It's going to be forward smash getting shielded. That one's going to get shielded too. And you see that one, that's actually going to land. And Gloom Edge has 2 KOs. That's Chuck E. Cheese. Panger's King Dedede has a 1 versus 2 scenario right now for Green Bay. Going to be 103 to 0 right now. Off smash, that's going to land. 103 to 16. Let's see. Side B, making this 121 to 16. King Dedede, forward tilt. 129 to 16% right now. We see Link coming back onto the stage. It's going to be a back throw. 151 to 16 right now between these Amiibo. It's going to be 151-16 as Gloom Edge finally gets KO'd with the up tilt. Going to come down to the last Amiibo right now between Critical Crashers and Green Bay. Going to be 23 to 22. Forward smashes colliding. 35, 40 to 22. And as that Goro hits, that Goro's going to hit Chuck E. Cheese. He's going to make sure this Gandalf does not come back onto the stage. Green Bay is going to win this game 5 to 4. Huge performances from Quadruple X and Chuck E. Cheese as the low tiers all produced duds against the Critical Crashers. We saw 2 kills from Chaos King, 2 kills from Gloom Edge, but that was not enough as Quadruple X, 3 KOs, Chuck E. Cheese, 2 KOs, and Green Bay with a win. 5-4 victory over the Critical Crashers. Alright, 2 games remain to this round. Let's go to the next one real quick. So we're going to have the Fancy Feet Enthusiasts at the Chaos Corp. So let's find Chaos Corp home stage. Gonna be Great Chaos Offensive, Omega Form. And first up, it's gonna be for the Fancy Feet Enthusiasts. They do have a new roster order. They did make that trade, but we will not be seeing the new acquisition Lego Batman today. In the leadoff, once again, it's gonna be Amalgamate, King Dedede, gonna be Bisclavette. So let's press those A buttons. Alright. Let's see. Up next, gonna be C Sharp's Hero Magic Man. So let's find Magic Man real quick. Here he comes. In slot number 3 is going to be Crunchy's Cloud Ray. So let's find Ray real quick. Where is Ray? He had 2 KOs in the last game, I believe, to win this for the Fancy Feet Enthusiasts, unless I'm confusing it with round 1, but could possibly become a round 1 starter for the expansion team. He was a undrafted free agent signing, I believe, so let's find him real quick. Crunchy Cloud Ray. Here he comes, here he is, and there he is. In slot number 4, this is going to be Crunchy's Robin, Echo Nart. So let's find Echo Nart real quick. He is going to be making his first appearance for the Fancy Feet Enthusiasts today. He spent all 3 of his past seasons with Toronto, starting occasional games, all that, but was not protected in the expansion draft. And then finally, slot number 5. This is going to be your mom, Sir Yonder's Link Amiibo. He's coming over from Green Bay. That is why Green Bay needed to replace their Link with Quadruple X. We just saw Quadruple X get 3 KOs for Green Bay. Can your mom, the former Link for Green Bay, get the same? Meanwhile, on the other side of things, let's see. This is going to be the Chaos Corps. Let's find them real quick. We're going to see the same 5 starting Amiibo in this preseason again, but it's going to be a different roster order as MLL 456's Dark Pit. Going to be the first Amiibo for this team, so let's find the Devil himself real quick. Let's see where he is. The Devil is in the details, and sometimes you have to find him. Dark Pit. Alright. In slot number 2, we're going to see Nightmare's Link, Nightmare Sword. So let's find Nightmare Sword real quick. Where is he? Gotta be down here. Come on down to the Price is Right. Nightmare Sword. Oh, by the way, it looks like the Yankees won against the Red Sox. Damn! I wanted the Yankees to lose. Now they gotta go to Toronto. Alright, so let's see. Slot 3, gotta be Panger Zelda, Vespertine. Let's find Vespertine real quick. Where is Vespertine? Panger Zelda. Where is Zelda? Here she is. Sometimes I forget how the alphabet works and I gotta go to the bottom of the list for each trainer in order to actually find like Zelda or like Young Link or even Zero Suit Samus. Well, we've never had a Zero Suit Samus in this league, but alright. Half Mario, gonna be the hero. Hero Sword. So find Hero Sword real quick. Where is he? Half Mario Hero Sword. Alright. And then finally, the last Amiibo for the Chaos Corp. This is going to be Joseph's Ike Spring Suit. So let's find Spring Suit real quick. He's going to be closer for his team. He had 2 KOs as the leadoff for the Chaos Corp in the first round, as we'll see whether or not he could possibly be a starter in the first round or even later on in the regular season. Where is the Ike Spring Suit? Ike is a character with no representation, so we'll see how he does, but alright. We got the Fancy Feet Enthusiasts at the Chaos Corp. It's going to be Bisclavette, Magic Man, Ray, Echo Nart, and your mom going up against Lucifer, Nightmare Sword, Vespertine, Hero Sword, and Spring Suit. Let's begin. So, those leadoffs are going to be the... I don't remember if I pressed the right button or not, so we're just going to do that again. Thank goodness you can press the B button as we have those right orders of Bisclavette, Magic Man, Ray, Echo Nart, your mom against Lucifer, Nightmare Sword, Vespertine, Hero Sword, and Spring Suit. Let's begin the second to last game of the night as we're going to have the Fancy Feet Enthusiasts at the Chaos Corp. So your leadoffs, let's see what they do. It's going to be the 4-2 getting shielded. 4-2 is going to land though. This is the second round pick for the Chaos Corp, by the way, I believe. Joseph, an undrafted free agent signing. And then the first round pick, I don't remember who the first round pick was. I believe it was the Hero Sword. 13 to 51 right now, Biz Corvette. So Very Dog's team selected Bob in the first round of the draft. They released Biz Corvette in order to move on from the King Deity to select Bob. That's why he is here with the Fantasy Feet Enthusiast. It's going to be 20 to 76 right now, 44 to 76, 44 to 96 right now between these Amiibos. We're going to see 4 tilt, 44 to 99 right now. It's going to be Dark Pit coming back on, 44 to 116 as Dark Pit still trying to come back onto the stage. 44, 116 remains, down tilt, Lucifer trying to come back onto the stage, the devil himself cannot, the devil went down to the ledge and still couldn't get to the ledge because Biz Corvette playing that fiddle of those Gordos, still trying to come back onto the stage. 44 to 145 right now, we see the 4th throw again, 44 to 161 because Dark Pit comes back onto the stage. We're going to see just King Deity. It's going to be back air getting shielded. It's going to be a up throw, followed by, do we see up air? We do not see up air. Instead, we see back air from the King Deity, and that's going to be KO. Biz Corvette gets his lead-off win. So here comes Nightmare Sword. This is Nightmare's Link Amiibo, and we're going to see the King Deity come back onto the stage. So does Link, going high, but gets away with it because, well, King Deity was off stage. Alright, so it's going to be 121 to 0 right now. We're going to see King Deity, forward air, followed by, nope, off smash for the Link. 138, 157 to 12, and that's going to be a KO right there. So now Magic Man, C Sharp's hero coming out right now. This is the more magic-oriented hero, I believe, so it's going to be 0 to 57. We see that Fireball, it's going to miss, jumping over the Fireball. So it's going to be 1 to 77 right now. A missed side special from Magic Man. That's going to put Magic Man only about 2/3 meter right now. It's going to be 1 to 90 right now. Nightmare Sword currently off stage right now. Flame Slash going to miss, and we see a forward air, also an attempt. Even though the Fantasy Feet Enthusiast lead this 4-4 right now, it's a percent lead right now, 4-4. Magic Man comes back onto the stage. It's going to be, what do we see? Neutral air. Magic Man is struggling to KO. Never mind. Nightmare Sword gets KO'd by that huge side special, but Magic Man, he needs to watch out because he only has 22 mana, and it's going to be 24 mana. He's going to be off stage right now. He can only afford to go off stage once. No, he has enough to go off stage a second time now. He has 18. You need 18 for that fully charged up special. Going to be 31 to 81 right now. It's going to be up air. Magic Man at 104 right now. Going to be, let's see, it's going to be a back throw. Magic Man off stage. He has enough mana to go off stage twice. Going to be 120 to 7 right now. We're going to see the forward throw. 135 to 7% right now as Magic Man. Down air, that's going to be an attempt, but that will KO regardless. So Vespertine, Panger Zelda getting that KO. Crunchy's Cloud Ray coming out right now for the Fantasy Feet Enthusiast. 3 Amiibo each right now is Vespertine. Already putting Ray at 61, 79. Cloud about to get full meter by Vespertine. Down air, that's going to be a weak version, but that is enough as Vespertine has 2 kills right now for the Chaos Corp. It's going to be Echo coming out right now. Going to be 0 to 65 right now. We're going to see that neutral special is going to miss as Echo making his debut with the Fantasy Feet Enthusiast. Going to be 13 to 65, 28 to 65. We see the up special coming back onto the stage. 28 to 73 right now. We're going to see up tilt, off smash. So we see up air from the Zelda. We do see up air. Could Vespertine get a 3rd KO in this game? Going to be 87 to 73 right now. We're going to see a forward throw. 101 to 73 right now. Up air. That is 3 KOs from Panger Zelda's Vespertine. It's going to be 0 to 73 right now as your mom, the last Amiibo for Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts right now. Going to be 25 to 73. Forward smash again from Zelda. It's going to be, do we see back air? No, we don't see a back air. Up smash. Vespertine will survive this up smash. It's going to be 43 to 97. Vespertine is going to throw that bomb at Link, but it's going to be a miss. It's going to be a back throw. Your mom currently off stage right now, going to be 60 to 97 right now. We're going to see her forward smash, and we're going to see a forward throw. 74 to 97 right now. Vespertine trying to go for that down air. It's going to be 77 to 97 as we see the Zelda forward throw. Your mom off stage. Does Vespertine go for that 4th KO? It's going to be 90 to 97. Forward smash gets shielded. That one is going to get shielded too. This Link, low on shield ability. Forward tilt. 104 to 97 right now. Darren gets attempted, does not land. Zelda, she could possibly go for an up air right here in this scenario. Will she go for that up air in this scenario? It's going to be an up throw from the Link. 112 to 109 right now. As we are trying to see if Vespertine can get her 4th KO, it's going to be 112, 120 to 139. That's a bomb sends both Amiibo in the opposite directions. 120 to 150. Vespertine will get KO'd right here, so it's not going to be a full KO performance from the Zelda, but critically damaged your mom at 125. Hero Sword should be able to seal this game most likely. It's going to be 137 to 0 right now. Up special. Link does tech the up B. 149, 161 to 0 right now as Hero Sword. Will he be able to get it done? It's going to be 161 to 16 right now. Jab, jab, jab gets shielded. It's going to be a forward smash missing. Link still alive. 161 to 23. We're going to see just the jab, jab, jab. Link is off stage right now. Your mom is going to be 172 to 28 right now. Hero Sword comes back onto the stage. It's going to be, we see a fireball getting charged. A full charge fireball. That's going to miss actually. 172, 182 after the jab, jab, jab. 182 to 28 right now between these two Amiibo, as we're going to see the Link, 37, slowly racking up damage against Hero Sword. But let's see, Op Smash, Hero Sword at 74% right now. Op Special, that's going to miss. 0, not going to go for the Zoom. 182 to 9 right now, as this Link has a genuine chance of possibly bringing this down to the last Amiibo. It's going to be 182 to 110 as Link missed the forward air. Out of parry. Nope. Jab, jab, jab. Only the second and third hit land. It's going to be 86 to 110 as Hero has a fireball. He could use it. Bomb gets interrupted by that fireball, so it's going to be 86 to 110. Link with up throw. He's done a taunt. Your mom going to go for a taunt. It's going to be a down throw. We're going to see just the Hero up tilt, and that's going to seal this for the Chaos Corp. It's the Chaos Corp. They're going to win this 5-3. Alright, so we see the King Deity with the lead off. This was going to be some beautiful back and forth action, but then Vesper Team erupts for 3 KOs against Magic Man, Ray, and Equinart. Hero Sword gets a game-winning KO after your mom critically damaged, but was able to get a big amount of garbage time. Only gets 1 KO though because unable to KO Hero Sword. We will not see Spring Suit once again in this game for the Chaos Corp. Joseph's Ike. Alright. We got 1 game left. Just let me make sure I actually got a screenshot of this match real quick. So let's see, screenshot, no screenshot. We do not have a screenshot quite yet, so let's get the screenshot real quick. Screenshot 12 for match number 12. Let's continue to our last game of the night, ladies and gentlemen. The Cinnabon Splitters at Ottawa. Gonna be Mementos, Omega Form, Persona 5 Red version only. We have the music rate to only play Persona 5 songs. So let's see. The Cinnabon Splitters. Let's find their roster real quick. It's gonna be Duke Fizzles, Mini Sword Fighter, Mr. Ninja. Let's find Duke, Mr. Ninja. Where is he? He should be coming sometime soon. Yes, he is. Alright. In slot number 2, Luckman's Cloud. Cloud Jr. going to be coming out right now, so let's find Cloud Jr. Where is he? Here he is. Cloud Jr. In slot number 3, we are going to see Carbon Show's Pyramithra Amazon Lily. By the way, that Cloud we just scanned in, that Cloud had 3 KOs in the previous game. Cloud Jr., he was with Green Bay last season. He spent the last few seasons with Green Bay, but season 1, he spent that season with the boys. The boys folded after the first season ended, so that's why he is with Green Bay. Then he got sent over here because Green Bay, they wanted to focus more on their new starters instead of protecting the long tenured members. So Cloud Jr. able to be selected by the Cinnabon Splitters. Alright. Volks's Samus Immersion also has 3 KOs in this preseason. We did not see Immersion in the last game, as Immersion was on the thumbnail of the previous stream, but let's see. Volks Samus Immersion coming in right now, coming on down to the Price is Right. And then finally, last amiibo before the Cinnabon Splitter is going to be Half Mario's Link Wet Stick. We have yet to see this amiibo actually play, actually perform. Hopefully we can possibly see this Link perform now. Let's find Wet Stick. Where is he? Wet Stick. This was the second round pick from this team, by the way. The second round pick. Their first round pick was Amazon Lily. So Amazon Lily, Wet Stick, that was their draft, and here they are. Alright, as for Ottawa, let's find Ottawa real quick. Gonna be managed by Leah. So once again, we're gonna see Ditto's Ganondorf Taste in that leadoff slot for Ottawa again. So let's find Taste. Where is he? Ditto, Ganondorf, Taste. Here he comes. In slot 2, we are going to see Luckman Sephiroth Sauron, the main leadoff for Ottawa last season. I believe he went 9-7 as a leadoff, if I'm not mistaken. Slot 3, we are going to see Obsessive's Piranha Plant Papaya. So let's find Papaya real quick. He had 19 KOs in the previous season, a career best for him in a regular season. Hopefully Ottawa can capitalize off that. As for Papaya, maybe he can get 15 more KOs at least in the next upcoming season. Slot 4, we're going to see Luckman Shulk Titus. This is the first round pick from Ottawa, so let's find Titus. Let's find his slot. Here he is. And then finally, slot number 5, we're going to see Enacraft's Zelda Zeldina. So let's find Zeldina real quick. Where is Zeldina? It's going to be... No, we need Zeldina. Had 19 KOs in the first 2 seasons with Your Worst Nightmare, selected by Ottawa in Season 3. Did not play at all in Season 3 with Ottawa, but here she is in this preseason, trying to make it into their starting roster. Last game of the night for preseason round 3, we got Mr. Ninja, Cloud Jr., Amazon Lily, Emergent, and Wet Stick going up against Taste, Sauron, Papaya, Titus, and Zeldina. Let's begin. Last game of the night for preseason round 3. Let's press those buttons, up, left, right, down. Mr. Ninja and Taste are going to be your leadoffs in this match between the Cinnabon Splitters and Ottawa. And once again, going to be the Omega form of Persona 5, Memento Stage. Only Persona 5 music allowed, as we break the music selection to only do that. Mr. Ninja already 63% against Taste. Taste is not taking any damage quite yet. It's going to be 83 to 0 right now. Could Taste possibly get a 0 to death? No, he takes a little bit of chip damage right there. Going to be 83 to 2. We see that back throw. 98 to 2% right now. We're going to wait for Mr. Ninja to come back onto the stage. 98 to 6%. We see Ganondorf. He's going to go for a forward tilt. Mr. Ninja should be able to come back onto the stage. Yes, he will. Taste tried to throw him with offstage presence, but he's going to get that up smash, and Taste wins this lead off. So here comes Luckman's Cloud Jr. coming off a 3KO performance. It's going to be 22 to 9 right now. Side B gets shielded. It's going to be 22, 40, 52 to 22 right now as Taste already putting massive damage onto Cloud Jr. Could this Ganondorf possibly be doing very well in this leadoff? It's going to be 85 to 38. That's going to be a neutral special, putting Taste at 62. 85 to 62 right now between these two Amiibo. Forward smash. It's going to land only the last 2 hits. 85 to 78. Taste comes back onto the stage. Going to be 94. Forward smash misses. So up smash from Taste. It's going to be, do we see another one out of parry? Joria! So 2 KOs from Taste in the leadoff right now is Ottawa. They could possibly be seeing more promise from their #1 overall pick in the Season 3 draft last season. Going to be Amazon Lily. Up smash. Ganondorf will survive this for now. It's going to be 0 to 114. Side B misses. That's the up smash getting parried. Up smash out of that parry. Amazon Lily getting that KO. It's going to be 3 versus 4 right now, as up next going to be Luckman, Sephiroth, Sauron. 0 to 28 right now. We're going to see that Sephiroth come back onto the stage. We see the up throw from the Mithra. Got to be 0 to 47 right now as Mithra. That's going to be a forward air. 14 to 47, 14 to 63 right now between these Amiibo. Got to be up smash from the Mithra. Amazon Lily still in the Mithra right now, using the same alt color as Blood Flame, by the way. 24 to 85. Sauron has his wing, and he's going to use that. Side B gets shielded. Side B from Mithra gets shielded out of the parry. It's going to be jab, jab, jab. 24 to 95 as Sauron has not been able to deal with this misses so far. Power comes back in. Side special, making this 24 to 113. We're going to see just Sauron coming back onto the stage. We're going to see Sephiroth gets KO'd. Amazon Lily closing this game, sealing up right now. Going to be 30, 40, 52 to 0 right now. It's Papaya trying to rack up some damage. But 2 KOs from Carbon shows Pyramita, the first round pick from the Cinnabon Splitter so far in this game. Going to be 52. 67 to 27 right now. We're going to see a side special, but that's a spike ball. That's going to land at Amazon Lily. 90 to 27 right now. We're going to see the side B. It's going to miss. 90 to 44. We're going to see just the forward throw. 90 to 65 right now between these Amiibo. So it's going to be Amazon Lily. We're going to see up smash. It's going to miss actually. 106 to 65. Mithra coming out right now. Papaya has a full charge side B if he wants to use all that rack amount of damage onto Amazon Lily. Going to be 106 to 85. We're going to see jab, jab, jab getting shielded. Nope, that last hit actually lands. Forward smash, though. That is 3 KOs from Amazon Lily so far in this game. Luckman, Stroke, Titus. Going to come out right now. This is the first round pick from Ottawa in this draft. Going to be 114 to 21 right now. It's going to be Amazon Lily. We're going to see off smash. No, it gets interrupted. Luckman with the smash Monado, but jab, jab, jabs. It's going to send Stroke off stage. Going to be 124 to 34 as the up special comes back with a jump Monado. Going to be 138. Up tilt. Amazon Lily still alive. It's going to be a down smash. That will get rid of Amazon Lily, but not after 3 KOs. Emergent, who also had 3 KOs. That is 3 different Amiibo for the Cinnabon Splitters, by the way, to have 3 KOs each. We saw Emergent in the first round. We saw Luckman's Cloud Jr. in the second round. And here in this third round, that is going to be Amazon Lily. Emergent, who has 3 KOs so far in this preseason, is going to be coming out. It's going to be 50 to 44 right now, coming back onto the stage. 62 to 44 right now. It's a 2 versus 2 scenario right now, but forward smash. Titus is going to wait on stage. Do we see a Monado activate? We do not. Down smash instead. 79 to 44, 79 to 55. Forward smash. Emergent currently off stage right now. Emergent will come back on. This is Vox's Samus Amiibo. As this is forward smash. That's going to land. That's going to KO. And Titus, the first round pick for Ottawa, has 2 KOs so far in this game. 13 to 55 right now. Forward smash again. Wet Stick finally makes their preseason debut for the Cinnabon Splitters as Titus activated the Jump Monado. 48 to 55. Just forward smash span from this link choke, but it's working. It's getting parried now. Parry again. That one's actually going to land. 57 to 55 as we see the Shulk. That one's going to get parried. Forward smash again. Wet stick off stage. Titus, do we see a Monado activate? We will not see a Monado. 69 to 66 right now as Titus could possibly get a 3-kill performance for Ottawa. Going to be 81 to 72 right now. We see the Shulk. Down smash, that's going to land. 91 to 72. Smash Monado is active and down smash. Wet stick off stage right now. He should be able to come back onto the stage though. Down smash again. Smash Monado about running out. 95 to 82. Got to be 95 to 91 right now. It's Shulk. Jump Monado comes back onto the stage. He should. No, he's going to fall short. So Titus with 2 kills right now as Zeldina going to come out for Ottawa. Forward smash. And Ottawa, they're going to win this game 5 to 4. Alright, so to close out the night, Ottawa, we see 2 KOs from Taste as the leadoff. We see Amazon Lily with 3 KOs herself. Titus able to get 2 KOs himself. The first round picks from Ottawa from both Season 3, Season 4, they get 2 KOs each. We see Wet Stick, that's going to be Cinnabon Splitter, second round pick, 1 KO. And then Zeldina, the game-winning KO for Ottawa right here. Alright. Let's press that screenshot button. That's going to be a screenshot. That is the last game of the night, all that. So let's say our goodbyes real quick. Let me stand up. Let me stretch. Stretch to the left. Stretch to the right. Stretch a little bit backwards. Get a sip of water. I gotta sneeze. Actually, no, I don't. Alright, so that concludes round 3 of the Season 4 preseason. There is one more round left to the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League preseason for season number 4. We're going to see the last matches over there. It's going to be Dynamic Divorce at the Time Zone Squad, the Novas at the 456 Squadron, Red plus Blue at the Ceiling Fans, No Custody at Your Worst Nightmare, Buffalo at the Swarm, Detroit at the Ditto Burritos, Miami at Very Dogs' team, Boston at Edmonton, JG Wentworth at the Cinnabon Splitters, Ottawa at the Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts, the Chaos Corp at the Critical Crashers, Green Bay at Amiibo Engage, and to close out the night tomorrow and to close out the preseason, Toronto at Fun Gang. So, 1 round remains to the preseason, all that. Rosters can be up to 12 for Friday, but then Saturday, when we get started with Season 4 of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, with the actual league going on, then that is when you got to get your rosters down from 12 to 10. So we're going to see a bunch of last-minute decisions, all that being made, especially teams like Edmonton, Time Zone Squad, Ditto Burritos, Buffalo. They got to cut their rosters down to 10 by between Friday and Saturday, all that. So we'll see what happens between those teams. All right. So that is going to be it for preseason round 3. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to do the last and final round of the preseason. We just shared those matchups with you, all that. Be sure to get your roster orders submitted, all that. Alright, so that's going to be it. Thank you to everybody who was watching the stream. Thank you to everyone who chatted, everyone who sent Amiibo, everyone who participates, manages the league, all that. Even those who just like chatting in the Discord server occasionally, all that. I did a voice VC, all that, VC call the other day just to make the thumbnail. In fact, let's actually go to the home menu because I don't know who we want to do for the thumbnail of the final preseason stream. Let's see. Who got 3 KOs? It was 3 KOs. We see all Phipps get 3 KOs. We saw Channing Tatum and Smooth Criminal get 2 KOs each. Let's see. We also saw who else got 3 KOs. It was Galza with another game-winning performance, 2 more KOs, but we can't put them on the thumbnail back-to-back times. We saw The Farm get 3 KOs in this game. We saw, let's see, who else got 3 KOs? Quadruple X. That was White Cheese's Link also getting 3 KOs. Vesper Team got 3 KOs as Penguin Zelda. But the thing is, she used the same color as Diabells. I'm afraid Diabells might pop off again this season. And Amazon Lily with 3 KOs too. So it's probably going to be one of those. If I have to guess, honestly, I think I want to put... I think we might try to put a lower tier Amiibo, something like that. Maybe I'll go for Channing Tatum as that last Amiibo. Maybe Phipps. I'm not fully sure, but maybe one of the lower tiers who had multiple KOs, all that. That's going to be part of the thumbnail. We'll put it up for decision, all that. Who knows? Who knows? But all right. That's going to be it for tonight's stream. Thank you for watching, and y'all have a nice night. The final round of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League Season 4 preseason will be tomorrow. But until then, I will see y'all.